Hello. How are we doing? It's been a while. I'm having issues with my camera already. Great first stream back, everyone. Hi. How are we? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I think it's because I turned off my computer. My camera had a freak out, and so the color looks weird, and I can't figure out what's wrong. I don't know. Something seems off. Welcome in, everyone. While I try to figure it out, how has everyone's, past week been? How have we been? What have we been up to? But hello, everyone. It's so good to be back. I have missed you all so much. I have missed streaming. What is with it? Wait, it changed. Hello? Okay, I was bumping it to here. I think it needs to be here. Apply. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna let it do its thing today. It just seems weird. Oh. Maybe if I, lower it? Okay, sure. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Hi, Tay. Hi, Callie. Hi, Rebellica. Do you guys like it? I added in some Halloween stuff today. I hope that you're enjoying. Break was good. Break was good. I was ready to be back after, 4 or 5 days. So it's kind of nice to be back today. It's kind of nice to be back today. But I hope you're doing good, Vanilla. It's good to see ya. These are adorable. Don't you love them? Aren't they cute? Cotton Ad was like, nope. Hi, Neon. Thank you so much for the 21 months and with your Prime. I really appreciate it. Are some of my favorite ones. I thought it was time to bring them in. I hope that you're having a great time with them. I hope you enjoy. Hi, Simternal. Welcome in. Hi, Moth. Good to see you. To a new kitty cat. Hope you've had a good vacay. Oh, that's so fun. I hope that you're enjoying. It was nice, but you guys, I was so ready to be back. I was kind of done. I was done. Oh, fun. Giving out. Oh, I hope everything's okay. But pickles sound good. Welcome in though, everyone. Favorite part of my trip was Salem and seeing my best friend. My friend Garrett lives in the Boston area, so I got to go see him, and that was really fun. That was probably the highlight of my entire trip. Not all the cool history that I saw while there. No. My favorite part was Salem and seeing my best friend. Want to visit Salem so bad. I've got so many pictures to show you all. I had so much fun. Great food. Great trip. I've got so much to share with you all, though. It was really fun. It was really, really cool. I love coming back, though, to a broken camera and lighting. It's so bad to be able to stream again. I know he's been busy. It's been pretty busy. I know Garrett was having computer issues because we talked about it. And Garrett's been really busy with moving and finding a place to live, getting a job, and there's been a lot going on. So hopefully Garrett will be able to come back soon. I guess we'll see. You spend so much money there. I did not spend very much at all. I was actually very good about not spending a lot of money. I did get a few things. They're being washed right now because I wore them like crazy on my trip. I got two, I got a new hat. I got 2 new crew necks. And that's it.
Who is this person?
Hi, Warlord! It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let me go move over our subboard, though, because I need to put Neon on here. My favorite thing is that I come back, I'm like, there's gonna be, so many people are gonna have to resub. It's gonna just be, stacked like crazy. I'm excited, though. I'm excited to be back. I just wish the lighting was a little bit better. I don't know what's going on with it. Might have to, reset it after stream or something. That'll be fun. Anyway, have I missed anything exciting while I've been gone? Other than The Sims being incredibly rude and updating the game while I was out of town. I know that there's a base game update, and I know that mods broke. A mod, MC Command Center broke something. I know that. That's about it. That's literally about it. Hi, Savvy. Welcome in. Also, while this is here, I can pull open Discord and I can show you some pictures. So excited, you guys. I got to see Paul Revere's house. That's not the most exciting. I took a lot of photos. I took a lot of photos. This is probably one of my favorite shots, though. It's like the Paul Revere statue with the Old North Church in the background. I was so excited about that. I think I liked this one a little bit better. Also, I took a photo of like all the food I had because it was delicious. I had like this really good turkey sandwich. I was like, what did I have? I forgot. And this is the view from our hotel. We had a beach literally right across the street. We stayed in Revere Beach. Okay, it was a good thing we had a car because the car was able to help us get to places that were really far away. But drawing the bus system was crazy. I was like, at least I know like the one line I can stay on and then never get lost. Sims 4 mods broke when the game updated? Never. I've heard MC Command Center was a pretty decent break if you had pictures or paintings. So I opted to not do gameplay this week. I opted to just do building. Oh, here's Salem. There's a really cool statue. That was really fun. We went into the Salem Witch Museum, which honestly, if I'm being honest, there isn't much to the museum. It's literally like you walk in, you get like a whole, I liked the history portion. So like for a good 15 to 20 minutes, they gave you like a history of it, which was really cool. Maybe it was like 25 minutes we were in there. It was really fun. And then the actual like museum portion, there's like nothing there. It's like an open room separated into like two parts, like two sides. There's like a few books, some pictures. I'm like, that is the crappiest museum I've ever been to. Your history portion was cool, but the money was not worth it to go there. We thought it was going to be a tourist trap. We knew it was going to be, but we wanted to go there anyway. And the history portion was actually really cool. But Salem was so gorgeous. It was so good. I saw so many fun houses, of course. I literally geeked out at being able to see the Hocus Pocus houses. I thought this house was going to be bigger. So this is like Allison's house, and that's literally what it's called on the map, is Allison's house. I thought it was going to be way bigger. And I was like, was it really this small in the movie? I was like, I know it like seems big, like there's 3 floors, but I'm like, it just seems like it would have been bigger. We ate at a really cool Mexican restaurant. I saw the other house where people actually do live. People live here. It was a hike to get here, so that was fun. Great view. There's me and Garrett, my bestie. And then I didn't get a very good photo because we were trying to leave because we were really tired and it was getting really late in the day. But this is a park where they shot some of the scenes, so that was kind of fun. But you guys, I'm not kidding. I've got like a ton of fun photos. Oh, I got to see a turtle. We went to the aquarium, which also was not worth the price. I'm going to be so honest, not worth the money that we spent to get into the aquarium, but so fun because I got to see a giant sea turtle. I mean, it was massive. Massive. There was like this big one and then there was a smaller one, but they were so pretty. I love turtles, you guys. Giant octopus. That was kind of fun. The view was really pretty. Look how close the sea lion got to us. I was so excited. I geeked out. More food. It was a lot of fun. Went to Fenway. We got to see a Red Sox game. Oh, the JFK Library and Museum was really cool. They had a piece of the Berlin Wall in there, so that was kind of fun. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. How are you? Hit save and exit instead of save and my game crashed. No, did it really? Had to move a bunch of files to our archive PC and renovate the save file, but all my building work is gone. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I am so sorry that happened. Hopefully you're able to be able to do the build still from memory. Oh, I got to try chicken pad thai for the first time. That was fun. I love chicken pad thai. I've never had it before, but I had that. Fenway was really cool. We did a tour of the stadium. This was me, and I was like, I am on the warning track of Fenway, and I freaked out. It was more so for my like dad's trip, but it was a lot of fun. I will say their seats suck. Like, we got to sit close. That's fine. And the atmosphere was a lot of fun. But their seats are tiny and they suck. And I hate them. Also, we saw Little Goldens. They were really fun. Oh, no. I forgot. I took away our hype for a different hype. Hold on. Hold on. I kind of forget that every time that I throw in our Halloween emotes, I kind of forget that that's a thing. And that I have to give you the new hype emotes because they're all Halloween themed now. So let me go find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let me go find our new hype. If there's any others that need to be changed, let me know and I'll do those. But there's our new hype. That's going to be fun for my mods to do. Also, Jenny, thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Had a stressful day, but glad to be able to catch a stream again. I'm so sorry your day was stressful, but I'm happy to have you here. Oh, I need the other one. Modules. Is it chat alerts? Chat alerts. Yep. This is gonna be the fun part. Is me changing everything around. By the way, these two golden retrievers were literally the cutest things ever. I am not kidding. Their names were like, oh, I forgot their names, but they got pup cups. And so my sister and I literally were sitting there forever watching them. I think it was like Freddie. Their names were, oh, it's Freddie and Frankie. That's their names. They were so cute. They were so cute. I took a lot of picture of food because we had a great time. Oh, this is the Harvard campus. That's all that we got to see. So that was kind of fun. This was probably my favorite thing the entire time that we were there. This is where they filmed. This is one of the scenes for Good Will Hunting. And I kid you not, the first day that we tried to get a photo with this bench, this lady and like her 2 grandkids, oh my gosh, they were so annoying. They were so annoying because we literally waited for probably 20 minutes for them to move so we could get a photo with the bench. There were so many other people trying to get a photo with the bench and they wouldn't move. So finally, like, one group of people got so annoyed, they just took a picture literally with them sitting there. And I'm just like, can you move just for like 2 seconds so I could get a picture? So we went back the next day and waited for this couple to leave the bench. And as soon as they got up, my sister and I raced to the bench. We got a picture with it. It is so, oh, where did it go? It is so beautiful. The view there at Boston Commons was amazing. So we sat there for like 5 minutes just to enjoy it, get our photos and leave. But I swear that lady, she would not move. It got so awkward. I'm like, I just get up and be like, listen, you can sit here all you want, but if you can move for 2 seconds so I could get a photo, that would be great. It was kind of funny. But that's most of the photos. Also, I need to add this in real quick. Thanks, Jenny, by the way. Again, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I think I updated them, by the way, Warlord. Where's the Chaos Bread Dabs emote? So, I might have removed it so that I could figure out what Halloween emotes I wanted. And I may have not put it back because I forgot to put it back. Anyway, I can add it back. I think I've got like 1 extra slot. But I kid you not, I was so confused. I was like, I don't know what emotes to add. And I'm like, which ones do I add in? Which ones do I take out? I was getting overwhelmed because the shimmy one wouldn't work. And I was like, do you think they'll notice if the bread's not there? It was one of the first things that you notice. I'll put it back. I've got an open slot. I think I've got all the Halloween emotes in, so you can have it back. I would have. I think we were all too nervous to ask. I wanted to say something, but I literally got so much anxiety over it. I'm like, you know what? I'll just come back a different day. But we were just like, are they gonna move? I mean, like, there was like a line of people waiting. I'm like, I'm not waiting an hour to get a photo with the bench. So we came back the next day to get a photo with it. It was really fun though. Bring back Fred Dab. Oh, you did? Thank you so much. What do you think about the new game, the new pack coming? I'm really excited. I really want to play with the Jungle Gym. I really want to play with sending my kids to a summer camp. I want to play with everything. The only thing I think I'm not looking forward to is the imaginary friend because it kind of creeps me out. I do like the one that looks like a doodle bop though, and that one will be the only one that I think I'll play with. I don't know. I think it looks really cool. Part of previous packs is to look forward to the content. I kind of understand that. I know that a lot of people were talking about how they feel like the camping should have been like with outdoor retreat. I feel like it's different type of camping. But I mean, I guess I can understand that. I think I just need to get my hands on it to tell you how I honestly feel about it, which will literally happen in a week, by the way. Like this Monday of next week, and for Monday through Wednesday, I have early access to it before it comes out on Thursday. So we'll be playing with it. We'll look at everything. We'll do building. We'll do gameplay. We'll do casts. Yeah, it's very different camping though. It's very different camping because outdoor retreat is very much like tent camping, going to like a cabin, like vacation camping. Whereas like this one is more like just for kids, which is exciting. And the only part of it that's really for like adults is you being like a camp counselor, which is really cool. So I'm looking forward to it. So far I'm excited about it, but I need to get my hands on it to give you like a full honest review because I have like no clue. I thought you removed it forever. Could you imagine? Or I just remove it and put it on like tier 2 or 3 and be like, well, if you guys want it, you're gonna have to sub at tier 2 or 3. And people tend to move if someone asks. No, we were all too nervous because we were scared little people. We got too scared, but I really wanted to be like, if you could just move for like 2 seconds. But I got too nervous. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to come back a different day. It was really fun though. We did a lot of walking. The Friday we came back at like 9:40. We did a lot of traveling. I finished my book on my trip, so now I have to pick out a new book to read and I have no clue what I want to read, but Friday was a lot. I also have such a fear of flying. I don't like the takeoffs and I don't like the landing, but you know what? It was okay. It was okay. I got a lot of fun snacks, so that was nice. And I finished my book, so that was really nice. Sometimes it just crashes. I don't know what really causes it, but sometimes it just crashes randomly. Which is why I make sure I save all the time. I know that from the update that we recently had, from what I've been reading, because I'm trying to play catch up right now, is they're going to add something this week, right? Is it tomorrow? They're adding like some new like memory thing that's supposed to help with game performance. So maybe that's something to look into. The joy that playground will bring. No, honestly. Okay, question about, since you guys have been having the new stuff, I have a question. Also, Nicola, welcome and it's good to see you. I have a question about the base game update. Why is the only thing that they added was a playground lot venue? I know that they added more stuff and I know there were a massive ton of bug fixes, but why was there only a playground venue added? I was hoping that there'd be like a slide. I don't know. I was just hoping that they would add another base game feature from the new pack, and they just added a lot type. I was like, that's it? That's all that you add from the new pack? I'm like, this felt like a really small, like, little addition. I'm like, that's cool that you added it, but why? And from what I've read and seen, to make a playground, you need like 6 pieces of equipment. If you just have base game, you're stuck with monkey bars, and then you're stuck with like literally it's just the monkey bars and the pirate ship and the spaceship. And the pirate ship has like 2 different versions, one that's got like more colors to it. But I'm like, that's it? That's all you gave us? loading the household when in university. I have not played university in a while, but that sucks if there's an issue. Outdoor retreat is like park camping, more like organized camper resort. Yeah, I'm excited to kind of play with both of them and see what the difference is. I don't like the floating in the air in the confined space. Yeah, I think the turbulence is what did it for me. And I was like, I can't with this. Like, I literally was sitting there. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I just want to be on the ground. Like, just get me home. I like going places. Like, I like traveling. I like going to new places I've never been and experiencing, new culture, experiencing food in the city and history. Like, that's fun. I don't like the flying portion. I hate it. And not to mention, when we were taking off, we had a layover in Chicago on our first part there. It was stormy, so it got delayed, which was fine because Chicago to Boston, that was literally our last flight. We had to fly over water multiple times, and I thought I was going to have a panic attack. I'm like, I don't like that we're over water. Like, I'd rather be over water than land if anything were to happen, but no, I don't like it. Yeah, the mermaid's got a bassinet. I'm like, that's really cool. I wasn't expecting them to do that. I really was not expecting them to give us a mermaid bassinet. I thought that was really interesting. Also, let me just I'll switch over to Sims real quick. Anyway, so I was kind of shocked about that. I was like, oh, they gave us a mermaid, like, bassinet for the babies. I'm like, okay, cool. I will accept. And then there was, like, one cast swatch update, and that was it. And it was just one swatch. I was like, okay. I'm like, is this it? Is there more? Hi, Domino. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I was hoping for, like, a slide, maybe swings, but I was like, okay, cool. Cool. I guess that was it. Yeah, EA are talking about. Yeah, I wonder why they were so restricted this time with giving us new things. Because it was like, at least a slide. I thought that would have been kind of cool. But no, they didn't give us anything. I don't think that they will. Not with like a feature that's that big to a new pack. I don't think they'd put a base game version of it, which is kind of sad. Super fun having a place to meet kids and toddlers. Yeah, I was watching videos about it. So I came back literally Friday and all I did was go right to bed. But this past weekend I've been trying to read the patch notes. I've been watching videos and like VODs of some of my friends trying to understand what the update was as well as how everything worked. And I like the fact that with a playground, it's still a park, but this time you have a chance for more kids and even toddlers to show up so you can have your kids make friends. Not like it was hard with the parks, but it's a lot easier, that's for sure. I don't have to rely on making a club for my Sims. It would suck if you only have base game and no other outdoor activities for kids. Yeah, so I was watching Simsy do it, and literally toddlers don't have anything in base game, so it's literally just monkey bars. And it's probably like, okay, you add like 4 monkey bars. There's only like 1 monkey bar in base game, and like 2 different jungle gyms, and I'm like, it's gonna be a great park. Whereas like if you have all the other packs, you can add swings, you can have other types of monkey bars, you can even add the toddler stuff. I don't know, I'm kind of sad about it. They would have added something to base game for playgrounds because there's nothing in base game. There's like 2 things. I wish they would have, Rainbow. I wish they would have. Oh, yeah, there is a new event tomorrow, and the new event, they haven't given us much info, other than the fact that the new event, deals with the friends. And I think we're going to be getting, this looks like we're going to be getting, like, a new PJ outfit, and then, like, a little onesie, and then maybe, like, a new stuffed animal, but the new stuffed animal kind of scares me. You know? Yeah, the requirements are too much. If you think about it, if you give it just base game, I think maybe 3 or 4 would be fine. But 6 is a lot. I could deal with 4 the most. But I think it's going to be easier when you've got the new pack, because if you got the modular jungle gym, I bet that will easily get you to 6. But I'm like, if you just have base game, I'm like, that's a lot of monkey bars that you're placing down. Hi, Jake. Welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I was saying earlier when I was first starting, I was like, my camera quality sucks right now. Like, the brightness is just, like, not there. I don't know what's going on. But it's good to see you. You missed me? I missed all of you. I literally was so done with my trip. I wanted to be back so much faster. 4 is much better. I feel like 4 is better. Is there a new outdoor activity coming in the new event, maybe? I don't know. Usually with new events, it's more so like they'll give you like a little bit of a story, and then there's like a few new items that you get, and that's about it. And then once the event is over, any like interaction that you had with Sims doesn't exist anymore. They did add more make-believe for your kids in base game, which is kind of fun, but again, still, it's not enough, you know? I don't know. I just feel like they didn't add enough. Has like 3 items. Why 6? I know. I think that's crazy. Cause like I'm thinking about like the playground that I have across the street, and I'm just like, without the modular jungle gym being there, it's literally so boring. I'm like, that's gonna be hard. Like in The Sims. 6? That's a lot. She's not a vampire? Does it make sense that a pre-made Sim aged up with vampire fangs? She's not a vampire. Maybe, well, there are people in real life that actually do get their like teeth shaved down or like get like implants to look like vampire teeth. So kind of, but for The Sims it doesn't really make sense. But I mean, if you use your imagination, be like, yeah, she just really likes being a vampire. I was so excited for the update and a tad disappointed. I'm actually kind of disappointed as well. I was really hoping for more, but I still like that we have a playground lot type. Like, I think that's going to be really fun. I think that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to build a playground tomorrow. I'm excited. After work all week, I was unsure what to do with no stream. You guys do not understand how much I missed being here. I wanted to stream last week so bad. I literally did not even want to go on my trip. I was like, I just want to stream. I'm like, I don't want to leave. No, it was fun though. I had a lot of fun. It was just, I get so homesick very, very fast. So it felt weird. It felt so, so weird. And then I got back, and then when my friends canceled their stream, I was like, that is so rude. This is my first stream back. How dare you? They used the new playground pieces and didn't even give a slide or something. I just find it so weird. I really, really do. I just think it's so, so weird. I hope they at least fix the, hold on. Sorry, I was checking on something. I hope they at least fix lowering the item count. That would be a little bit better. I have 2 saves with my sim self. I don't understand what's happening. Oh, I did a build yesterday. We'll build in this one. I did a fall build. I finished a shell for a friend. By the way, we're doing a new shell challenge today. Very exciting. I don't know what it's going to look like, but that is what we're going to do today, is a cute little shell. I actually don't really remember like what the past shell challenge looked like at all. Yeah, it'll look exactly like Texas. Why did they use that playground picture? I know. How dare they? It kind of felt like they were teasing us. Like, how rude. Oh my god, I was like, why is there a sim with no clothes on? I forgot that I uploaded a base sim. I got so scared. Okay, Dabiversary shell was 2 floors, right? So maybe we don't do 2 floors for this one. Yeah, maybe we'll do something a little bit smaller. Texas Mallory is so back. I hope it doesn't look like Texas, but I have a feeling it'll look like Texas. Gotta take any vacation though. My vacation is any day that I say I'm not streaming. So Saturday and Sundays, those are my vacation. And when I come back, I'm like, I just want to stream. Steven Shell kind of looked like Texas too. Did it? Aw, we're twinning. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love that that happens. Okay. Maybe we can kind of figure out what we're going to do with the shell while we continue to talk. But yeah, other than the weird base game update, did anything else fun happen while it was gone? Have I missed out on any exciting things in your guys' life? Or was it just like pretty, like, it's just pretty boring? I don't know. I tried to follow along with the updates when I had like my free time. And I was like, we got a base game update so fast this time. And it didn't have everything that I thought it was going to have. I was like, Sims, what is this? What is this? You're such a liar. You cried. You missed me. Why do I not believe you? Thanks. I know I'm pretty awesome. So thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that that's how much you miss me, is that you cry. Oh my goodness, you liar. I actually cried in my mind because I missed the Garrett Dab Insta story. Oh, Bessie, were you not here? I showed a picture. I actually had the picture saved to Snapchat. That's us. We met. We hung out. Garrett gave my mom the biggest hug. He hung out with us all day when we were in Salem. And we got to see the house. Ignore the close-up. But it was so fun. Oh, also, funny story about this. So this is the old State House. And they had like a medallion thing on the ground for the Boston Massacre. And they're like, now Mother Goose was our tour guide. She was awesome. We love her. I think her name was like, started with an E. Was it Elena or something? She's like, actually, this is not where it took place. The Boston Massacre, it took place right here. But she said because so many people stopped to take pictures, it became very dangerous. So they had to move it to over here. But this is actually where it was. I was like, wow. Cool. Oh, I just exited out of Discord. I kind of need that in case my mods need me. Kind of need that. But that was it. I missed it again. Looks like a tree. It kind of does look like a tree. I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess this is what our shell is going to look like. It seems pretty decently sized. I don't know what's going on back here, you guys. I think I just gave up. I guess I could make it a little bit flatter, but I feel like that looks fun. I only recognize most of these places thanks to Fallout. That's what Garrett, oh my god, Garrett was talking about that. So we met up on Sunday night. We weren't gonna originally do that, but we met up on like the night before so that we could hang out. We got Shake Shack. First time having Shake Shack, was delicious. Garrett took me to a bar to meet one of his friends. And then we met up the next day and spent like the whole day in Salem. It was very fun. I really enjoyed it. But Garrett was talking about that, being like, oh my god, this is in Fallout. I'm like, oh my god. Live in Germany now, but had to go back to Sweden because my dad landed in the hospital and had to undergo emergency surgery. Oh, Jenny, I hope that he's okay. That's crazy. I hope everything's okay. You see a tree too? I don't see a tree. It was eventful. Oh, was it? Was it? The show me replied LOL and left me on red. I did. OMG, did you meet the friend? I met a friend. I met a friend, the one that had a dog, or has a dog. He recently moved. All I know is that this friend has money and I'm jealous because my god. Oh my goodness. Anyway. I think this might be the shell. It looks kind of weird. I don't really know what else to do with it. I tried to add some bump outs, but I hope that you enjoy. I think we'll make it small this time. What if I made this a little bit bigger? I really don't see a tree. I more so see... I see something where she doesn't know what she was doing. I could add a basement if we wanted a basement, but I feel like this might be the shell. Keep it kind of... I have a vivid imagination. Where's the tree? I don't see it. You see a tree? And add a second separate building so you have to suffer more? Could you imagine? You see a tree? A winter tree? You see a tree. A winter tree. Like if I face it this way, you see a tree? Got a rant for a sec? Yeah, go for it. Turn it like this way? I don't see it. The top is near the house. On the left of my mind? Oh god. The bigger part of the side is the base. Okay. Okay. I don't see it, but okay. It's like a tier cake now. I could probably see a cake more than I could see a tree. Hi, Patty Melt, by the way. It's good to see you. You can see a Christmas pine tree? Okay. Dude, okay now in his home, but is very critical. A couple of days. Had to undergo surgery on his birthday. Oh, no. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad that he's doing better. Where I provide troubleshooting steps to people that make their issues stop, tech support. And I have a ticket where someone was just straight refused to do the troubleshooting, was basically like, fix it. Like, ma'am, oh, I hate that. No, honestly, it's so annoying. I'm like, well, can you tell me what the problem is? And can you actually follow the steps that we give you to help you out? Because if you don't do that, we can't help you. I'm like, you also have to help us help you. Okay, I could see the little Debbie thing. I could see that. I will be making it a green tree. I look forward to that. The comparison on Discord to help you envision it better. Jake said, you don't see it here. You don't see it here. I still don't see it. But if you see a tree, I'm so, interpretation at its finest. It's art. I should go put this up in a museum. It's art. Perfect. We'll make you see it. We do not have a button that fixes everything. You would think. You would think. Okay, should we just do this one? I can give you the info in a second. I need to see if my hashtag actually exists. Fall shell? It does not. I'm basically copying Steven. I'm copying Steven because why not? Okay, I actually need to go back because I need to go grab my last shell that we did and copy the info down here. Perfect. Also, I kind of forgot that I built before vacation. I was like, I looked back at my schedule and was like, I built a karaoke bar. I built a rundown criminal home, and I built Gen 8's house. When I tell you, I don't remember doing any of that. My memory is so blank. I was like, I did that? I was like, are you sure? Because I really don't remember doing that. But apparently I did, and I looked at Gen 8's home, and I was like, oh. I'm not a fan, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's an even 3,000. I'm amazing. No touching walls. You can move it. Use any pack. Turn the walls into... Cannot do that. Debug. There's a theme, but you don't have to follow it. I just wanted to do a theme this time because I know some people kind of like that. So I can say theme fall / Halloween. You don't have to follow the theme. Okay, any other questions? I think I said it was going to be due October 20th. It's like a Monday, so it's exactly a month to do the shell. But I think that looks good. It's Texas. You know what? I'll take it. Adventure does await. It awaits me. You guys, I'm so excited for the new pack. Like, I am so excited. I just want it to get here so I can play with it. I know that the super early access starts Friday, and then I have to suffer through watching people play it for 3 days before I get to play it, and then you guys have to suffer for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6 days before you can get your hands on it. So, oh shoot. You guys, I didn't upload it, and now I have to retype what I just wrote. Okay, 7. Theme is fall, Halloween. You don't have to follow the theme. What did I say? October, like October 20th? You know, I feel like I don't remember how to stream. I definitely do not remember what I'm doing. Anyway. Dab Fall Shell. Alright, it's on the gallery. Have fun. I know that they get like a special trait. It's like if you have a baby with Father Winter, you get a special trait. If you have a baby with if you have a baby with, there's another person that if you have a baby with them, there is like a trait that you get. I can't remember if it's Grim or if it's someone else. I don't really remember. Who's the other person? Okay, shell challenge, hashtag, dab fall. Wait, did I put the hashtag? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I have to do it again. Oh, no. Dab fall shell. Oh. Anyway, it didn't look like anyone did that, so good job, guys. Oh, there was an error? Is it not on the gallery now? Okay. I don't understand. Cool. All right, it's there. Have fun. I have to fix my little command. Who is the other person? Is it someone from like the Life and Death expansion? I honestly can't remember. Okay, so it is Grim. Oh yeah, new shell challenge. What would happen if him and Father Winter have a baby? No clue. It might get powers, but not what. Grimborn comes to mind if you invite island ghosts into your family. They come back to life and can pass down the Sulani mana. Oh, okay. You get a tattoo on the neck for Grimborn. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so curious now. Sims 4. Yeah, if you have one with Father Winter, you get, yeah, Father Winter's baby. Although it doesn't talk about, oh, the reward trait boosts satisfaction gain by 50%, for whims, but not aspiration milestone. It's still very good, especially if you use it strategically. Even more insane when combined with a couple of childhood aspiration reward traits and the scouting special trait that occurs if you make it rank 5. So that's it. That's it. That, and he gives you like $500,000 if you have him move in with you. Sounds good. Oh, by the way, Rebellica, how are you enjoying winning the lottery for your Sims? I saw you post that in Discord, and I was like, I've never won the lottery in The Sims. But it's really cool that you had triplets and then won the lottery, because I was like, the game basically was like, we're so sorry. Please enjoy. Please enjoy all of this money. I thought that was really funny. Let me just update the command real quick. Okay, it should be all good to go for today. And then I can put it in my title and then we can start on the show. I'm glad that it's smaller because I really didn't want to do a big one. Yeah, do you get one from Bonehilda? That's the house that you were building? No way. I'm so sorry that that happened. Bonehilda Sims 4 baby trait? Do you get one from Bonehilda? Bonehilda does not pass down a unique baby trait to her children in The Sims 4. Grim Reaper, you get the Grimborn trait, which gives them a Sith-shaped birthmark and a longer lifespan. While in the base game or with cheats, you can have a baby with the Grim Reaper. The Life and Death expansion pack is required to naturally achieve this. And for the baby to gain the Grimborn trait, have to complete the Grim Reaper rewards event or use the Grimophone to get the Grim Reaper in your household, and remove the trait is to enable romantic interactions and a baby. Interesting. Is that it though? Is it just the Grim Reaper and Father Winter? I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. Okay, I kind of want to go build this in a different save though. I have never won the lottery in the game. Like, I want to know how much money I can get from winning, and my Sims never win. I think once Nancy Landgrab won, I'm like, you are the person that does not need the money. Like, at all. You do not need this money. We're in the master bedroom because it was the one bedroom house. Oh, gosh. Also, yes, I did build in Glimmerbrook. I built another shell here. It was actually super cute. I liked it for the world because I was trying to build in fall. I think I'm going to build in maybe Brindleton Bay for this one. Maybe we could do like the 30 by 20 over here. I think that could be kind of cute. I think I'm going to do a fall themed one for sure though. I just didn't know like where else. I thought about building in Ravenwood, but the style of the world does not fit with the style I was going for. But maybe we could build here. I think that would be kind of fun. I wonder if there's any others though. Sims 4. Oh wait, what if you did... Yeah, special baby traits. I want to know. Yeah, there isn't really any others. It says that you can have babies with Patchy and the Flower Bunny, but you don't get anything from it. Man, I wish we had more. That would have been fun. Oh my gosh, I have to I have to do so many of my commands. What one was that one? Oh, okay, I know which one that is. Its emote is missing. Yeah. I'm very behind. I had like a list of stuff that I was supposed to do, and then I didn't do half of the stuff I was supposed to do. In fact, I did none of the stuff that I was supposed to do. I'm not kidding. I've done none of it. Okay, that one didn't have one. That one didn't have one. I think we're good. Okay, we're all good. I did it. And then ignored it. I did. I'm not kidding. There's a whole list here. I made a list and I was like, I gotta check emails. I need to clean. I need to do laundry. I need to work on the schedule. Twitch Halloween flip. Can't tell you the other one because I haven't decided if I'm doing it yet or not. And I was just kind of like, I'm gonna ignore everything that I need to do. Yesterday was supposed to be my working day, and instead I did nothing. Not one thing. And I really regret it. And then I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I'm going to do everything that's on my list. And you know what I didn't do? Anything that was on my list. Oh, I need to bring a sim here. Hold on. I'm trying to get the world to look like fall so that I can build in the fall. Because I just think it'd be more fun. This will be like my second fall themed build, which I'm very excited about. I really love fall. Okay. I used the glam kit? Oh, I did? Oh, because this is my updated sim self. Okay. I've also realized I've got two sim selves in the world. I hope they never meet each other. I feel like that's gonna be weird. Thank you. I know. So glam. So glam. Okay, I think this is better. There's not like much of a difference, but there's like a slight difference in the trees and stuff. Oh my gosh, there's a woohoo bush back here. I've never noticed. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, there's like a slight difference in like the lighting and stuff. I think this looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna give my sim... Oh wait, I took out UI cheats. Oh shoot. I've been so scared to put mods back in my game because I haven't figured out which ones I should be nervous about using. How much do you think? 75,000? I feel like that's fine. So I'm not used to not having mods in my... I've got better build by, but that's granted. I need better build by. That's how I survive. Okay, so maybe we'll have like a cute little porch here. And then I feel like I should have like something in the back. So maybe we'll do like one here. And then maybe maybe we could do like a greenhouse. That could be kind of cute. Time for a much needed break. Yeah, definitely take a break. I hope that you feel better soon. Ken. Thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, I think we'll start here. This lot may not have the best lighting, but it's gonna be okay. I will make it work. But if you guys are just coming in, we're doing a new shell challenge today. There is a theme. You don't have to follow it. It's literally just for fun. We usually do them around the holidays, but if you guys would like to participate, it's pinned to the top, but also exclamation point shell. I think I'm not going to worry about how that looks because I think it kind of blends in enough where I'm not too worried about it. I think this could be kind of cute. Maybe I'm trying to think what I want to do with it. I kind of want to decorate it as if they're going to have like a fall, like a harvest fest. I think that would be kind of cute. Maybe it's like just like a very small back porch area. I'm kind of excited for the event, by the way, tomorrow. I'm excited to see what the items are going to be. Have they actually shared what the items are for this event anywhere? I know that they kind of shared like a little bit, like when you log into the game, it's kind of like on the side, but have they shared anything else? Like, do we know anything about this event at all? I'm so behind. I don't know anything. Oh, there's a blog post? Like I said, I don't know anything. I am playing catch up right now. Sims 4. News and updates. There's a blog post. Oh my god, there's been so many blog posts since I've been gone. Quality of life roadmap? Oh no, I read about the roadmap. So I knew about that one. Laundry list, knew about that. Oh, I need to read the one about the Sims. I know that they also added, oh, I know that we're getting an autumn apparel kit. I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited. I know that we're getting... Or I know that we also got, like, brochures that they've been posting. That's kind of cool. News? Doesn't give much info, though. There's magnets, which TBD, where they can put them on. We have magnets? Oh, it's on Sims Community? Okay. I can go look at that. Also, I think we're about to have ads play. So I should pause for ads. Let me also save real quick. Said the Sims Community. I try not to follow them because they post spoilers. They post spoilers, so I don't like to look. Apparel, new update. Oh, wait, is it this one? Oh, why is this so zoomed in? Oh my god. Okay, so it makes me wonder, with the magnets that we're getting, are we getting it on, like, the little board that they give you in, like, the first week or something? I guess we're getting a new trait. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I don't know. I have so many questions. Why a magnet collection? I find that so weird. Well, I also found the magazine collection weird as well. Okay. Interesting. Also, don't worry. We're not missing anything. I'm just looking at the blog post. Oh, there was a trailer for it. Log in to get your Pixel the Friendly Bear plushie. Why does it look weird? Hold on. I'm so confused. Okay, so these are the items. It looked kind of weird for a second. It's just kind of like the imaginary friend where it's like, whoa. I do not have any hopes high enough that they will actually go in a fridge. I don't think that they will. I don't think they're going to work that way. So we're getting a new plushie. I think this is going to be the magnet board. We're getting new jewelry, recipe. Couldn't even tell you what they are. A picture frame. Also, don't we already have this shirt in the game? Doesn't this shirt exist? We're getting a pillow. I'm assuming this is like some toy. New leggings, new tennis shoes, outfit, trait, outfits, magnets. This shirt's already in the game. I was gonna say, is that the spa day shirt? Welcome back from ads, everyone. You didn't miss anything. We were looking at the event items. This shirt's already there. We are getting a new picture frame. I love that. But yeah, that shirt already exists. Almost identical colors. 1 second. Let me go to Cass. I don't know if I like that.
Samba.
Sims, come on now. Come on. Oh wait, that pink swatch is actually kind of cute. Come on though. No. No.
Oh, would you look at that?
Why
Would you
would,
look at
why
that?
would you
Oh my
recycle
gosh,
an
just
item?
look at it.
What is this? Have they all, have all the swatches been leaked? I have no clue. I haven't seen. But we already have one. Sims, come on now. Love you, but no. No. Why? Also, Jake, thank you so much for the 14 months. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No more Adney Mallory. Not gonna lie, I closed the Canva thing because I forgot. Yeah, I wish they had more kid stuff too. I feel like with the pack that's coming out, that is going to be heavily kid, like heavily for kids. I was kind of expecting more stuff for kids, but instead it doesn't feel like, I don't know. I'm like, I also get that we're getting like workout equipment as well, which is kind of cool, but I don't know. It just feels a little lackluster. Usually the event items I get really excited about, but I'm really not excited about any of these. Oh wait, Jake had a birthday. Jake had a birthday. Jake gets a birthday hat. Also, did anyone else have a birthday that has subbed? By the way, just making sure that I'm not missing anyone. By the way, Jake, happy birthday. I hope you had a lovely day. I hope you had all the fun celebrating. It's very, very random. Putting food in the oven, all good. All good. Where am I getting? Oh. Okay, I can look at that later. Okay. Oh wait. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on, I'll bring it back. I'm bringing it back. Also, happy birthday, by the way, Jenny. I hope you had such a lovely day celebrating. Look at that. That's so fun. Waiting for a resub when I can. Birthday's on the 14th. Oh, it was. Oh, I hope you had a good day too. Oh, wait. Yeah. Don't tell Nat I forgot about Nat. Don't tell Nat I forgot about her. Whoopsies. Oh my god, reported? Oh no. Ooh. I'll save that for later. Oh no. Anyway, I hope you all had such a lovely birthday. To all who had one recently, and to all who are going to be celebrating in September. Are we all just September babies? Apparently. You're a November baby? Oh, well, don't worry. I think I'm going to keep up with that, though. What we did for this month, I'm going to keep up with it for birthdays, for... Who started a hype train? For birthdays, for like tier 2 and 3, I think we're going to continue to do that because I think it's kind of fun to highlight you guys in a fun way. But thank you guys so much, by the way. Been okay, fine, got back on the treadmill and I've been feeling better. Oh, I'm glad that you've been feeling better. That's good. I have to wait till next year. It's okay, Warlord. I will put it on there for you. And I will make sure we highlight you. Oh, and your cats, are they really? It's me, my dad, my cousin, and I think one of my grandparents are all November. So November's a big month for us, so that's fun. That's fun. I think I'm gonna try to use darker colors. I know I've already done something similar, but I'm gonna do this again. I feel like dark colors could be kind of fun. Use some like brown tones. I never do. Oh, really? My birthday's November 10th, so obviously the best month has yet to come. It's gonna be very exciting. The best month has yet to come, which is my birth month. Is she really? Oh my gosh, so many birthdays are coming up. That's crazy. Well, I'm very, very excited. Okay. Where do we want to... For your birthday, can we get the pie in the face again? That was fun. That's for charity, Jake. Jake. You don't get it more than... Actually, we didn't do a pie in the face this year. I didn't want to. But that's for charity. If I take it away from charity, how is that fun? I thought celebrating your birthday was charity. Oh my goodness. You're done. You're done. I guess this one's not bad. There's really no good trims that match. I'm not really a fan. I guess that's fine. It'll be cute. Oh wait, what if we made it like a little bit smaller? Haven't figured out if I like that or not, but you know what? It's okay. The lighting really is not good on this lot. Who chose this lot? Oh. And yours is in December? Oh my goodness. We've got, my aunt's got one next month. So it's kind of like, it kind of gets hard because when everyone's birthdays are all together, we tend to like try to, it gets really overwhelming because our whole family, like, I think there's one in like August, there's nothing in September that I know of, and then it's like October, November, December, there are so many birthdays to celebrate, it gets kind of overwhelming, not gonna lie. There's a lot. Wow, Jake. Anyway. No, I'm really excited though. I don't know what we're gonna do for my birthday. I want to do something kind of fun, but I haven't figured out what I would like to do. Usually I take my birthday off and I'm usually doing stuff with like family. But if we're not doing anything, I might stream on my actual birthday. If not, we'll just like designate a date to do it. Don't know what we're doing, but maybe we'll have like a longer stream day or something. I think that'd be kind of fun. This time of the year is a lot. No, this time of the year is like once October officially hits, October, November, December, it is like the most stressful few months of the year because it's like back to back to back holiday to back. There's like 4 holidays all within 3 months. It's lots and lots of stuff to do. So it's very, very much a lot. So it's like, you've got Halloween, and then there's birthdays in between, like that, but it's like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, there's birthdays. There's also like other holidays as well, for those that don't like celebrate Christmas. So you've got those holidays as well. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I'm like, there's so many like other holidays as well, and it's just like, that's a lot going on. Took them down, then left? Yeah, that sounds like a cousin. That sounds like something a cousin would do. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. I want to use a lot of seasons for this build, I think. Because I don't use seasons a lot, but they've got a lot of really nice, like, dark wood colors. So I think that could be kind of fun. Probably should get some lights in here. So, question. How many people have pre-ordered or are going to be getting the pack? I'm kind of curious. I'm always curious when new packs come out. I'm like, okay, so how many people are actually going to be getting this pack? Also, someone asked me the other day, they were like, so what do you think of fairies? And I was sitting there like, well, still my favorite occult out of all of the occults. However, the pack, after playing it with it every day for like a month straight, I'm kind of like, something's missing from the pack. It's just a little lackluster for me. Something's missing. But I will say, I'm kind of excited. That's why I was like nervous to ask. I'm like, is people actually gonna get this one, or are they too scared to get it because after the last pack? Enjoy your lurk. Plan to get it ASAP. I'm very excited to get my hands on it. I'm really, really hoping that this pack is going to be good. I have a good feeling about this one. Is it really? Oh, that's so fun. Where every sim is a different color. Which 3 colors should I do? What's your guys' favorite? My favorite color is purple. There's not a lot of good purple swatches in the game, but there's enough. Purple and pink, I think, are my 2 favorite colors. You plan on getting it? We'll definitely be getting it. Ooh, I'm very excited. I don't know. I'm hoping that this pack will be better than the last one, because I was really enjoying myself. And then I got really sick and tired of it real fast. So I hope it's going to be okay. I don't know. I'm just getting nervous. Okay. I think parents' bedroom will have a kid's room here. I don't know how to fit a bathroom in here. I guess we could... I've been doing this with bathrooms lately. I guess we could put like one here. And then I was trying to decide if I could fit like another bathroom in or bedroom in here. But this is going to be kind of hard. Maybe I should redo this layout. Maybe this layout's not going to be good. Maybe we start with like a bedroom back here instead. And then there's like a little bathroom. Doesn't necessarily have to be like the master bathroom, like the one for the parents, but I would at least like to have another bathroom. But it comes out in the summer and I haven't had a whole lot to play with it yet. Yeah, I don't know. Enchanted by Nature, it's a fun pack. Like it can be fun. It just, I don't know. I feel like something's missing. I don't know what it is, but something was missing from that pack. I guess we could have like a bedroom here. Maybe this is a bathroom. So, bathroom, bedroom, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. That's pretty good. We could make like a hallway if we wanted to like to separate the space a little bit more. I feel like that's fine. And then it's like a very open concept kitchen, living room, dining space. This is potentially a good idea, or this is potentially a very bad idea. I haven't decided which one that's going to be yet. I don't know. I feel like I'm just a little bit disappointed that there was not enough nature to it. I think that's one of the things that was definitely really missing. So the swatches. Yeah, those are all good colors. Think of Enchanted by Nature's 2 integrated game packs. I don't know. I don't feel like I don't think there was a lot of content for it. Not to say I didn't enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I hardcore played with that pack. And I kind of like need a break from it. I don't know. I originally did not see what people meant when they were like, it feels kind of like a game pack until, oh wait, I said that was going to be a bathroom. Until I played with it a bit more and I was like, this kind of feels like a game pack. And I felt really bad for saying that, but I was like, it feels like a game pack. Oh, my game's lagging. Let me save. The Sims heard me talking crap about it. All the bedrooms are on the 2nd floor and the bathroom was on the 1st. Oh, wow. Does anyone else hate the dirty shoes from the Nature's Calling event? So many NPCs have them. I think it's cool that they gave you the option, but yeah, I've noticed that my Sims tend to like have them a lot. Like the NPCs do. Did I do 2 or 3? Maybe it's just 2. I don't know. Everyday gameplay isn't there. Yeah, I feel like I can't play it as much as I want to. I feel like there's something's missing. I don't know. Fun pack, but goodness, it feels like a game pack. Yeah, the thing with Horse Ranch that has made me kind of understand why it was a game, why it was an expansion, is just like how much it goes into creating horses for like any type of game. And that's kind of like the reason why it was a lot, is because it takes a lot of, like, it takes a lot to create one for any game. So I was like, I guess that makes sense, but still every time I consider getting enchanted by nature, I have to remind myself how gnomes are basically ruined and even more annoying than ever, so the pack may never be for me. I don't like that gnomes got ruined. I love gnomes, but I refuse to put them in any of my builds that I play in now because I don't want to have to stress about them becoming animated. Like, I don't want to, no. Go away. I don't want animated gnomes. It scares me. Oh my goodness, it scares me. Wait! Warlord, is this the one that you were talking about? It's two different colors. Is this the one that you were talking about? I don't know if you guys remember this, but like a while ago, Warlord was talking about how there was a doorway that has like two different colors. This one has two different colors. There's two different colors. It's base game. It's base game. It's the Keystone Style Arch. It's got two different colors. This one doesn't. This swatch does. It's the one with like the two-toned colors. It's the base game one, by the way, in case you're wondering. Oh yeah, Horse Ranch has incredible cast and incredible build buy. I will stand by that. That is one of the best packs to come with that. It just, I feel like the gameplay, I don't feel like it kind of feels like a little repetitive just because there's not like a lot that you can do, because it's like, yeah, you own a horse, there's like nectar making and stuff, but other than that there's not like a lot of replayability, because once I've done it I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do it again. It's still really good though, and I mean, it's probably one of my least favorite expansions for gameplay, but one of my top ones for build, buy, and cast. I thought I was going crazy. I thought you were too, not gonna lie. Is EP worthy besides the horses? I love all the other features, like the mini sheep goats, nectar making, not Love Struck though. See, that's where I feel like it's a little bit different, where I feel like Love Struck adds a lot more gameplay and a lot more replayability to me as someone who plays a heavy amount of drama-oriented gameplay and storytelling, where I feel like Love Struck adds so much potential to relationships in my game that makes it more fun. Like, being able to have like different types of romance dynamics really helps the gameplay and the storytelling a lot. Can sometimes be a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. My unpredictable Sims make me so mad. But that's like my type of playstyle, so that's why I feel like Love Struck to me feels like an expansion that I can go back and do over and over and over, whereas like Horse Ranch is like, once I've played with it, I take a break. I'll probably play with it like again in like a couple of months to like a year. It just kind of depends. Mini sheep and chickens. See, I think I have to be in the mood for farming, which is kind of like why Cottage Living is a really good EP, and I get a lot of use out of it because there's a lot of gameplay, like replayability, whereas like if you think about like owning like a farm, I don't do it a lot. I don't really use a lot of the stuff that comes with it, but I use a decent amount. I don't know. I feel like I need to do another ranking video, like, or just like another ranking on stream, because I feel like I need to go through it again and like think it through, and then just kind of come up with an idea of what I like. I don't know. It just, it changes all the time. It changes all the time. Like, I was so strong about being like, yeah, I love, what was it, Enchanted by Nature, and then I played with it for like a month straight, and now I'm kind of like, it's okay. It's not my favorite. she's okay, but she needs a little bit more work done. She hasn't cooked long enough. Hi, Gigi. Welcome in. My trip was good. It was good. I miss you all, though. Any of my Sims who knit have sheep, do they? EP to me is more like something that is fused into your average gameplay, like businesses and hobbies or get together, but Horse Ranch is like vampire. You just played it once, then forget about it. I try to always forget about occults. Except for fairies. I actually do kind of enjoy those, but after playing nonstop with them for a really long time, I kind of needed a break. I don't know. I think that's the main thing. When I think of like packs, I kind of think about, I'm like, okay, what are the main things I like to do? I like to build and I like gameplay. So I have to think about, okay, does this have a lot of replayability for me? Is it more than just like build by? Is it more than just like really good cast? Like, does it have like enough of everything where I'm going to really enjoy the entirety of the pack? So that's why I'm like, I like businesses and hobbies for that reason, because you can create so many different, it integrates really well with other skills, and you can create a ton of different really cool businesses. So there's a lot of replayability because you're doing something different every time that you play with it. I think that's what I like a lot about Growing Together. There's a lot of replayability. Love Struck does, because it adds a lot of elements to the gameplay that I enjoy. So like what Love Struck lacks in, I feel like their build by is just kind of all over the place. I enjoy everything that's in it, except for like a few things. But I feel like what it lacks in maybe like a solid build by, it makes up for in gameplay for me. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. So it just kind of depends. I need to go back through and do that again. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I did get to see Garrett. Garrett's doing well. Garrett is just very, very busy. And recently, after like the move had like something wrong with his computer, so he finally got like a piece to hopefully make his computer run better and actually work, but I don't know when or if he's coming back to streaming. I don't know. I still haven't figured that out, but he's been very busy with work, but he's doing really well. It was really good to see him. Yeah, Love Struck's cast is all over the place. Like, it makes sense why the costumes are there, and it's got some really decent stuff. And even, like, their, like, purchase content was also really good. So, and usually I'm not one to be like, oh, you have to get this pack because of the early content that you get. That one I was actually pleasantly surprised by. So, I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends. But my thoughts change all the time, which is kind of like a little bit of a problem. It's because my like thoughts and opinions change so constantly that it's hard for me to keep track of what my actual thoughts and opinions are. I'm like, I don't actually remember. I don't actually remember what I think of this, because once you play with something for a while, it's kind of like, oh my god, I forgot how much fun this is. And then it's like, okay, well, if I re-rank it, like, my thoughts for this pack could change in a week. Do you have to be good at building to do a shell? Oh, no, you do not have to be good at building to do a shell. So a shell is basically, you just, you've got, like, the outside, you've got, like, the exterior of it, and it's just, making a little floor plan. You can landscape it, you can roof it. You do not have to be good at building to do a shell challenge. I have worked really hard to try to perfect my building skills. Just because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but no, you don't have to be. I feel like everyone's good at building because everyone's talented in their own way. They've got their own build style. They've got their own way that they like to build. But like, I'm like, you don't have to be like an architect to make a shell challenge. It's just for fun. It's not like I grade you on it or anything, except for Jake. I'll grade Jake on it. I'll grade Jake on their build. But everyone's talented in their own way. I hope my thing is, I hope you just have fun if you do it, if you decide to. Love gameplay, but building is trash. No, I bet your building is amazing. The catfish, though, the catfish is really funny. Okay, here's something that I'm excited about the new pack that honestly didn't think I was going to be that excited for, but now I'm getting more excited the more I think about it, is being able to have like a Love Island or like a Survivor themed challenge for my Sims. Like, I'm honestly thinking that's going to be one of my things where it's like I get the pack and that's something that I'm going to enjoy a lot more than I think I'm going to enjoy. I'm kind of getting excited for it. Oh my god. I just thought of this idea where I should make a Survivor challenge with my mods. And be like, what mod is going to survive the challenge? Oh my god. You can't say that. That's rude, Jake. That's rude. The eggplant costume will never not be funny. The eggplant costume is so funny. Yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing really well, making friends. We'll say the job that he has is not like his end all, like be all like job, but it's getting him the money that he needs to stay where he is because he loves it there. So I feel like that's pretty good. That's your least favorite part? Oh, of Love Struck? My build style is, I like your build style. I feel like you guys all have, like, really unique build styles, which is a good thing because it helps make your build unique. And I think that's so important, and it's something that I really love, is when, you've got, like, this unique style to your builds. It's so fun. I think I love that most of all. I like that everyone's like kind of like got their thing. Like, you know, like something that you feel like you're really good at or something that you love to build. So like mine is family homes, right? Whereas like some people might like blue Suburbans, some people might like doing abandoned builds, some people might like doing only community lots. So I feel like everyone's really talented in their own way. I don't like this anymore.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi,
But that's
Ken.
one of the things I love about a shell challenge is because you really get to like let that shine a lot. I think it's fun. I'm colorblind, so when decorating, I rely heavily on the sort by color features. Oh, that's really interesting. I still think your build style is going to be incredible. If you decide to do the shell challenge, definitely do. And I think your build style is, I bet it's amazing. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. The challenges like Love Island, it just doesn't quite excite me. Oh, no. See, okay, I get that, though. I get that. I feel like it's going to be interesting because I feel like the major parts of this new pack literally is, like, summer camp for kids. The new, like, custom, like, vacations. And then it kind of just feels weird that there's, like, a challenge thrown in there. But it makes sense because of the title, because it's like adventure awaits and it is adventurous to go on like a challenge. But I'm just like kind of sitting there like, is this going to be good? I think I'm going to do that though with my mods. I'm literally going to download them. I think they've got their sim selves up there and I'm going to download each of my mods off the gallery. And I'm literally going to put them in a Survivor challenge and just see what happens. Just throw them in the deep end and be like, okay, good luck. Because they've done like the toddler challenge and the infant challenge. And now I'm like, okay, I'm going to throw you here. Have fun. Don't die. Good luck. Wait, that's such a good idea though. I probably should write that down so I don't forget about it. I guess that one will work. Right? I'll write it down. I just need to get a pen. I don't know why that's going to be one of the first things that I'm going to do, but I definitely think I will. I've been making like a big list of everything that I want to build or do with the new pack. Oh, I need to write down playground because I want to build a playground. Let's do playground. Mods. Survivor. We make it like a weekly thing and be like, all right, who thinks this person's gonna survive this week? Love Island build challenge. I once saw a YouTube short that mentioned they build and set the stage as dystopian as possible just to mess with the contestants. We can reference on that. Ooh, that would be really interesting. I've never made a Love Island build, but I've seen a lot of my friends have started doing like a Love Island challenge in The Sims, or sometimes they'll do like the Bachelor challenge. And now I'm like really curious how this will all work. I'm kind of getting excited, not gonna lie. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. I hope the new pack is as good as I'm trying to make it sound like it is. Because if it ends up being like a pack where I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna be so sad. I really do hope it's good. I get that though. I guess from what I've seen is that there's like a few different types of challenges. So it's like a Love Island theme. There's a Survivor one that you can make. There's like also like trait, like different trait competitions. There's a baking competition. I think that's going to be interesting to play with. I feel like what I've seen is so much gameplay that I'm like, okay, so it's going to be heavy gameplay. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to have so much content coming out of this. There's going to be a lot. I'm kind of like overwhelmed thinking about it. I think that would be kind of cute. This will be like our little living room area. And then maybe we have like, maybe we could put like a desk here. Because I don't necessarily think we're going to have a different spot for like a little office space. So maybe we'll put one here. I guess if you're getting the pack, what's like the first thing that you want to do with it? Like, are you gonna do a challenge? Are you gonna explore all of the gameplay? Are you gonna build first? I feel like I just like don't know where to start. Like, I think this is the first pack where I feel overwhelmed because it's like very heavy gameplay. Which is exciting though. I like gameplay. I'm kind of like getting overwhelmed thinking about it. I'm like, oh god, there's so much to do. I think that would be kind of cute. Build a playground. Anyone surprised? No. I have a feeling building with the modular playground is going to be something I'm going to be seeing a lot of people doing. Which is also a good thing that this shell does not come out or is not due until like the 20th. So that way if anyone is getting the pack when it comes out next week, you've got like a couple weeks to use it. I might do 2 shell challenges of my own so I can play with the new pack. I think this will be really cute. Maybe we could add like a little box of Kleenex. I was trying to think, oh, maybe we could do like leaves on either side. That's kind of cute. I forgot that I kind of wanted to decorate this for fall, like for a family celebrating Harvest Fest. I think that would be kind of nice. I also just like want to use darker colors because I don't use a lot of dark wood tones. I kind of just keep to the same thing. So maybe this will also be kind of fun. I have a legacy I love, so I usually just slowly explore with my current Sims. Maybe a park, maybe go on a weekend holiday. Don't completely dive in immediately, just slowly incorporate. That's a really good idea. I feel like I make like a new save anytime a new one comes out. I'll make a new save and I will like try to do like a gameplay within that to explore everything. And then once I've done that, like I do what you do. I'll slowly like integrate it into my other saves, like little by little. But I don't know. I feel like it's like create like a new family. I want to explore the vacation system. I want to explore the summer camp for kids. I want to explore both new careers. I want to explore the new, what is it? I want to explore the new competition system. There's like there's a lot going on. Is the couch orange or green? It's orange. It's kind of like an orangey yellow color. But because this plant is also orange, but it's a lot darker. This one's like a lighter one than that, so it kind of has like a little bit more yellow to it. Okay, let's maybe add, oh, we could add like a cork board. Oh, we could also have like a kid's hobby board too. That would be kind of cute. I'm just trying to think of like all the fun. Oh, there is also, I was going to do a cork board, but there is also a really cool, I believe it's from Seasons, like really cool painting that we could use. It's got like a few fun different fall themed ones. Maybe we could put this in like the hallway or something, because I think that would be nice to incorporate it. It's very pretty. So maybe we do a cork board then. Yeah, we could do a cork board. I want more cork boards in the game, I think. Because we've only got, like, really, like, the 3. There's, like, other types of, like, bulletin boards, but I don't think they're as fun. Oh my gosh, I just realized maybe I wait to play Love Struck. I thought about doing it this week, but I'm like, no, we'll do the fairy one because I'm not too worried about, like, mods and stuff with, my fairy LP. Because... we're only on Gen 2 and I haven't taken photos yet, so I'm not worried if that like broke or anything because I've got nothing going on in there. Like the picture wise thing. But maybe I wait to do Love Struck until the new pack comes out because then I can send my Sims on like vacation and stuff. Wait, that would be kind of fun. I just checked in the adventure wait and I saw that they have a butterfly pond effects too. Oh, have they like already revealed their build by? I'm very excited. I'm checking that out. We'll check it out next week. I know that the super early access comes out on Friday, so it'll be fun to like look at everything. Oh, wait, that's really cute. Wait, this feels so cozy and I love it. Okay, we'll do like our kitchen over here. I'll have to look into it later. I wonder if it would be fun to use this for the kitchen counter, or do we want to use like a different color? Maybe we use, is there like a dark brown? Oh, we could use this one instead. Let's do, oh, this is going to be a really small kitchen. Maybe we could use like a different doorway. Maybe there's one that's like a little bit smaller. I guess there's this one. That one's not bad. We could use that one. Really? It's on the main menu? Like for the game? Interesting. I might have to take a little gander later. Have they always done that? Huh. I don't think I realized that they've always done... Have they always done that? Huh. Well, I'm kind of excited now. Oh, do we want the one with like the gold trim? The gold's kind of fun. Or do we want it to like kind of like blend in? Oh, wait. Maybe I don't like this anymore. They recently did that? Interesting. I might need to take a look because now I'm kind of curious. I just don't want to spoil it for anyone that doesn't want to see it, but now I'm curious. Now I'm a little curious. Might have to take a little gander. Hi Vex, welcome back from vacation. Hope you had a good time. I did. I had a good time, but I was very much ready to be back streaming with you all and playing games. I will say coming back and like adjusting to streaming again is definitely something, because now I'm just kind of like all over the place because I'm like I like don't remember how to stream like at all. I'm kind of like, how do I do this again? How does one stream? Okay, let's do, oh, maybe we do kind of like a brown rug or maybe like a tan one. And then I think out front I'm going to do the... Oh, I didn't even landscape yet. That isn't like me. We could do like this little welcome mat. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to look into that then. Usually they don't, so it kind of shocks me that they decided to. But that's still really fun though. Do we maybe want to do like... I thought about an island, but I don't think we're going to have as much room for that. I guess we could do... I don't really know what table I want to do. I know, I forgot how to do everything while I was gone. This is why I shouldn't leave. Because then I come back and it's just kind of like, I don't know how to function. The flights weren't too bad. We had a rough landing in Chicago, and then the flight got delayed because there was a storm, which was fine with me. Delay it all you want. And then there was like a little bit of turbulence on some of them, but like not enough where it was like super bad. But I really don't like flying, but I like traveling, which is hard to do depending on where you're going. Like you kind of have to fly to places. And I mean, I guess you could also take a boat, but I hate boats more than planes, so it wasn't too bad though. It wasn't bad. It was nice, but other than like the one rough landing, we were pretty fine. Happens to me at my job. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Like honestly and truly. Like I'm taking forever to do this build. This is how much I've done. I'm taking forever. Oh shoot. I have to update the bot again. I did. The new bassinet is really cool. It makes me wonder, oh, it just didn't save what I did. It makes me wonder, like the slow updates that we're getting to, mermaids. I'm like, you give them a new gravestone. Now you're giving them, oh, you know what? This one has a dark swatch I like. Now you're giving them a bassinet. I'm like, do you just want to come back and update all of mermaids? Don't think that that's going to happen, but like, hey, listen, if you want to just come back and fully give mermaids a nice little update, I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. You know, if you want to. Used to have this as her... Oh, your mom used to have this as her ringtone? Really? Besides cars and trains, but I love going overseas. Such a struggle. Oh, yeah. My parents wanted me to get on a boat when we were on our trip because there's, like, whale watching and stuff, and I refused to do it. I'm like, I'm not getting on a boat. It was hard enough for me to get on a plane. I'm not getting on a boat. No, thanks. No, thank you. Maybe we could do this. Oh, the Killer song. It's such a good song. Guess we could just put our trash can over here. I don't really have like another spot for it. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Over here. I'll put our trash on this side because then I can still have like maybe like a little walk-in area. Put our shoes. Maybe they'll throw it in later. I don't know. I'll be curious to see what the cross pack integration's gonna be, because so far they really haven't. They've given us like a little bit, like a few little hints, but not enough where I'm like, okay, that's like overexcited, you know? Like I'm like, okay, we got a few things. I'm like, but what else? Like I want to know all of like the different pack compatibilities, crossovers. I want to know everything. I'm just kind of like, give it to me now. And we're not going to know until Monday with like our normal early access, because the super early access doesn't give you that. The super early access is just base game and the new update. And now I'm just like, but I want to know the cross pack. I hope so. I would like that. I don't know. I guess that's more like a waiting game. Oh, I could use maybe like the new one that we got from the mud room. I just don't know what color would look good. Maybe this one. We could do that and then maybe add like this little shoe clutter. It's cute. I haven't looked at it yet. I heard that there was stuff, but I haven't given it a look. But now it makes me wonder if I should take a peek. I just don't remember them like ever doing this. I remember there being like people spoiling, but never the Sims actually being like, oh, by the way, here you go. Like, oh, I might have to go take a little look. I like that they're giving us like an early look to it. I'll have to go see. You're deaf buying? Oh goodness. Okay, that means it must be good. If it's good, that is exciting. I was worried about build buying cast because I know that that's something a lot of people were talking about, is because it's so gameplay heavy. I know one of the questions was like, okay, but is it going to hold up build buying cast wise? So I guess I need to go take a look. Which one does this go with? Is it this one? We could put that there. That's kind of cute. Maybe we could get some kitchen clutter back here. I think that would be kind of fun. Main things I look at for the pack. Really? Interesting. I pre-ordered for a bit. I know I have a serious problem. Oh, it's been pre-ordered for a bit? Yeah. Okay, I might have to go look. We have ads playing in like a couple of minutes. I might have to go take a gander. I might have to go take a little look-see. Oh, that could be kind of cute somewhere. Maybe we have like, we could have like a little lazy Susan over here. Maybe we have like a little canister. Ooh, cookies. Cookies feels very fall-like. Maybe we could also, like, we've got the dark wood. Maybe we do something kind of like this. That's kind of cute, actually. I guess we could also make this yellow if we wanted to. This might, just might be the best EP. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go look now, aren't I? Because before, for a while, I always thought that, like, Love Struck and Growing Together were some of the best EPs that ever came to The Sims. But if you're saying this might be the best EP... Oh, I'm gonna have to go look. I'll look during ads. I'm gonna clutter it up over here, though. I think that's kind of cute. It feels kind of cozy. I wonder if there's, like, any stuff from Seasons that we could quickly throw in. I can't believe this is all I've done. I've just been such a little chatterbox today. Oh, probably should put that in here somewhere. I'll put it where I normally do. There's a lot of build by two. Really? Oh my god, you guys. I was so worried about the build and buy. I really, honestly, truly was. But if you guys are saying that you think it has good build buy, I'm gonna have to... Hold on. Hold on. You just looked. Oh, I'm getting excited. Now I have to look. Is there anyone like that doesn't want spoilers? Just so like, if we wanted to look at it on stream, we could. But if someone doesn't want spoilers, I won't do it. I usually am one that doesn't want spoilers. But now I have to go look. Is it like on their website or is it only on the app? Because sometimes their website highlights the stuff. The website highlights the stuff. I don't know why I just whispered that. It is on the website. I figured this out a few days ago when I was building a bedroom. Grange bedroom, but those shelves and stuff, if you click on them, they act like wardrobes. Oh yeah, the shelves, they act like wardrobes. Isn't that really cool? I saw that like on, I think the day it came out, I figured that out and I was like, oh my god, The Sims really thought of everything. I love that they really thought of everything. I think that is so cool. I was very, very excited when I saw that. Did you just change colors? Well, that's rude. I'm gonna have to, I think I've got to fix this. That's so annoying. You know what? Fine. You can stay there. I'm not crazy about the cast because I feel like we have stuff similar from other EPs. I totally get that. It's definitely good. I bet the cast is going to be interesting. I'm looking now and I think it's the most build and buy items in a while. Really? Depending on the situation. Okay, so has everyone seen it then? Am I the only one that hasn't seen the items? Almost as much as Mrs. and Hobbies. They had a lot of good build and buy. Am I the only one that hasn't looked at it? You guys are just all sitting here like, wow, look at this stuff. And then I'm sitting here like, what are you guys talking about? Dab, you're missing out. Should I go look? Do I go look? Everyone has look. Oh. Okay, let me go look. Okay. I love how you're like, Dab, everyone but you has seen. Just go look at it. Okay, expansion packs. Venture awaits. My god, there's 157 cast items and 200 build items. You're not alone. Okay. I'm low-key looking forward to the friend dolls too, but the modular playground is my number one reason. The Squidward meme looking out the window. Hold on.
Look at all those chickens.
Hold on. I got so scared. What's with the mask? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to look at it anymore. That's so scary. Do we want to look at it together? I guess this will be a warning then. If anyone doesn't want to look at it, you can look away for a little bit. But I'm gonna pull it up. You want a poll? We could do a poll. Hi, Nat. How are you? So good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I've missed you. You want to look in the pack before I buy it? Oh, yeah. Sometimes that's a good thing. That's why I usually wait for reviews and stuff.
Hi, Barbie.
The Sims shared on their website all of the create a sim and build buy items, which I thought that they never did until like literally the pack came out, but apparently they shared them and I'm looking at them right now. But I don't want to spoil it for anyone else if no one else wants to see it, but apparently everyone in chat said it was really good. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. So I'm just taking a small little gander. Hold on. I'm looking at the build. I don't like some of the create a sim items, but I'm looking at build buy. Interesting. You can spoil it for me? Okay, well, if you don't want spoils, you can look away. But I'll pull it up. We'll take a little gander. For making my day better, and I'm feeling great. My cats are doing okay. Oh, I'm glad that they did that for you, Gloopy. Welcome in, by the way. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Okay, look away, chat, if you don't want to see it. Look away if you don't want to see it. Okay, so there's 157 create a sim items. Here's what I got scared at. I got scared at this. And this. That is scary. Okay, so it's not all that I thought it was going to be, which was nice. There's a lot of hairstyles. It's pretty much exactly what I thought it was going to be, but it's also, I swear we've got that somewhere in the game. It's not bad, honestly. Except for those two little things. Ugh. Those things are scary. How dare the Sims do that? What are those? We are, Nat. We are. I already got after because I took away the bread emote. And then here's build buy. It's just almost 200 items. The way that they could have added at least one more, make it an even 200 would have been so nice. Okay, so you can add these to the world then? Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Oh, there's like a little few little topiaries. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's totally what they're called. Topiaries. Those things. Oh. She tried to get rid of the bread emote? I did. I did. Okay, so you can either get the modular jungle gym by itself or create your own. I'm really confused about that, to be honest. Like, I'm really, really confused about that. How do you put them together? Topiaries. Topiaries. Oh, my hydrate command. What? But the water one's right there. Can we edit that again? I've got to fix it. Cabinets or counters? Yeah. Oh, my bot's not subbed. Oh, that sucks for them. Okay. These items aren't bad. I'm gonna need to see them, like, in the game, like, when I get my hands on it next week. But it's kind of nice. There's a lot of items to look at. There's a lot of Creative Sim items. That's crazy. Fix. Oh my god, she's got a yacht. Thanks. Okay, we're going back. For anyone that didn't want to be spoiled, we're not looking at it anymore. I will say that's really nice. Also, Warlord, thanks for gifting a sub to my bot. That's so kind of you. No, honestly, I feel like I was truthfully so worried that cast and build buy were not going to have enough because of how much they talked about gameplay. But if you're telling me that they're adding that much cast and build buy on top of how in-depth they're saying the gameplay is supposed to be, this might be like a fleshed out expansion that is going to be worth the money. Which is usually not something that I would say, because usually sometimes it's not worth spending the whole like $40. This one kind of seems that it is. Very interesting. It comes out days after I go back to uni, so I won't be able to immediately play. I hate when that happens. Treat myself for getting through the first few weeks. You totally should. You definitely deserve it. When you're going back to school, sometimes going back, like, it can be really stressful. Sometimes it can be really good. But usually, like, the first couple of weeks, it's always like, okay, you have to get back into the groove. You're getting back into, like, having to set, like, a more, like, firm routine for yourself. You definitely deserve to reward yourself for getting through that, for sure. I do that all the time for myself. Like, do you know what I'm going to do for having a first stream back? I'm going to give myself a spa night tonight. Like, I'm going to have a face mask, okay? I deserve it. It's like my first day back at work, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just going to relax tonight with a little face mask. Because I deserve it. That was raised... Oh. Wait, it's like Outdoor Retreat and Island Living had a baby that was raised by life and death. That's a really good way to describe it. I like the way that you described it. I have not been a student in years and it makes me feel old. No, I think you're going to do amazing. I wish you all the luck with going back. If you ever need to rant or have a place to look for advice, feel free to join the Discord. We've got a self-care area. You are more than welcome to hop in there and rant, ask for advice, or you can talk about it here as well. But more than welcome to. But I hope the first time back goes well. It's always can be sometimes a very scary but exciting time. But I wish you all the best. I love that description. That's a really good description. And because it feels that way just by the looks of it. Just by like looking at the trailers. And then I guess this one's fine. just by looking at the trailers and then seeing what we saw, like the build and buy and stuff, I feel like that's exactly how I feel. Plus, I've heard the people that worked on Life and Death also worked on this pack. So, just saying, it feels it feels like this is going to be a really good pack. I guess we'll see. Really? How interesting. When I went to school with like people who were either like coming back or maybe like starting a little bit later in life than usually like what the average is, I'm like, I don't think that we ever like had names for them. Or like we called them anything. I'm like, I just called them by their names. I've never heard of that term before. Yeah, we're all cheering for you. You've got this. You're gonna do absolutely amazing. Also ads. I'm gonna pause. Guys, I'm kind of getting excited about the pack. I really want my hands on it now that I've seen the build and buy and stuff. Now I just want to get my hands on it and I want to play with it. But I can't for a whole week. Which I shouldn't complain about because everyone else can't play with it until next Thursday. But I'm just sitting here like, I need my hands on it right this minute. I would like to build with it, please. I just want the jungle gem. Also, it looked like there was some really cool stuff with it. How terribly difficult. Okay, Nat. Okay, question. While we're in ads. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, September sale. I was about to say. Have we had another expansion pack that felt this heavy with gameplay, build, buy, and... Oh, well, yeah, Business and Hobbies has some pretty good gameplay. They've got 162 cast items and 212 build mode items. Okay, what is that in comparison to Enchanted by Nature? I'm so curious. They had a lot of creative sim items, but again, you had like a lot of wings and stuff. It was 181 creative sim, 163 build mode items. Could have had more if you added landscaping. Just saying. If you added landscaping, you probably would have had a lot more. What did Life and Death have? I want to compare them now. Okay, Life and Death had 148 creative sim items and 190 build mode items. So it's pretty similar to Life and Death then. Like, pretty similar. What about Love Struck? I'm so curious now. Yeah, Love Struck was about the same. 188, 152. Interesting. What a shame. I know they're really teasing us this time. They really are. They're really teasing us. Because it usually starts to leak about a week before, so they release it first. They get ahead of the leaks. The leaks have been so bad this time. Like, way worse, I feel like, than any other leak before. Oh, that's a lot for Island Living. I had 15 tabs open to the packs. I love this. What a shame. Welcome back from ads, everyone. We literally did nothing. I was just comparing other packs. I was comparing, like, Love Struck, Businesses and Hobbies, like, all of the recent expansions. I was trying to see if the stuff that they've revealed about this EP, if it had similar, like, similar build buy and cast items, which it does. Except for, like, Enchanted by Nature, where I feel like it was a little bit lacking compared to others, but for the most part, it seemed pretty even. So you guys did not miss anything. It had 274 build and buy items? That's crazy. Build and buy and cast. Which one is? Oh yeah, what is this? I bet one of the smallest EPs have got to be like one of the first ones, right? And we're asking, we asked Bex because Bex has everything open. I'll report back. Give me 15. My cat is on my laptop. I actually am really curious, like, in terms of, like, items that they give you, what would have the smallest? Because I would assume, like, one of the very first ones. So I would assume, like, our first EP ever, which was Get to Work, would have, like, the less build and buy and cast items. Oh my god! You know, for a pack that I say is, like, not my favorite EP, they had a ton of Creatism and Build Buy items. So they had 210 Creatism items and 292 build items. That's insane. Well, I guess you had, like, the multiple mannequins and stuff. Like, there were, like, 2 different versions of the mannequins. Still, for a first EP... Hold on. What did Get Together have? Okay, so the Get Together only had 113 Creatism items, but it had 355 build mode items. That's crazy. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Get to Work had like 3 careers. That's insane. You're gonna make a spreadsheet? I appreciate you so much. Please do. For the new pack, a lot of it might be park related and for dolls. Yeah, so there's about almost 200 build items, I believe. And almost 200 cast items. The park one definitely took up probably, like, the playground stuff probably took up, I want to say, almost 10 spots. So, still, though, I still feel like I knew there wasn't going to be a lot of build and buy and cast just because I think they make up for that with the gameplay. But it's kind of crazy to think about that Get to Work had that much. Like, that's crazy. For your first EP. And then Cats and Dogs had 332. What is the one that has the least? I'm curious now. That's crazy. Sims team, consider giving us more again. I am really interested to know, see, because they don't tell you much, but I really would love if they would sit down, and if they were able to, I want them to explain to us the process of making a pack and what goes into being able to be like, okay, we can give you this many build items this time, but you can only have this many this time. Like, what goes into deciding you can have this many cast items, this many build and buy items, this much gameplay, and how do you determine how much is allowed to go into a pack that's $40? So my keyboard is free. Okay, awesome. I really appreciate you, by the way. That's awesome that you're doing that. You definitely do not have to. But now I feel like a lot of us are now actually kind of curious. Started building a steampunk apartment on Sims 4. That's really cool. That is so fun. I hope you have so much fun building that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so curious. I actually feel like the first few EPs were stronger than some of the most recent ones. Oh, for sure. I think the reason why Get to Work isn't one of my favorites is just because I feel like I don't really go to work with my Sims all the time because I like being able, like, I like the choice to be able to, but I also like having the chance to just send them to work and then, like, speed through the day, which you can still do with Get to Work. I feel like it's just not one that I gravitate towards a lot because a lot of the build and buy is not, like, it's got a lot of good build and buy, but it's mostly like if you're building a hospital or a police station or like a science lab, or even like if you're trying to build like a retail lot, all of the build and buy gravitates towards that and not to, oh hey, I'm going to let you be able to build like a cute little family home or like build a house. It's very much community lot based, and I think that's why is because a lot of the other stuff that we got, it was like, yeah, you can make a community lot, but you've also got stuff to be able to make a like normal house if you wanted to. And I think that the doctor career just doesn't, it's really, really repetitive until later in the, to me personally, feels really repetitive until you get like later into the career. It's still really good for a first EP. Like, it's kind of shocking that one of your first EPs had like that many items based where like some of them now don't have that many, which is kind of funny. Gotta go take care of the bird tomorrow, and that involves 8 a.m. wake up, so have fun. Bye, Nat. I hope you have fun with your bird. I hope it all goes well. Gave shops before businesses and hobbies. Yeah, true. I'll see you next stream. I'll see you next time. I'll miss you. I had all of the tabs open on a spreadsheet. Makes it way easier than clicking back and forth by 500 times, truly. That's crazy, though, to think about. To build a cute bakery, Get to Work used to be the first choice, but it's business and hobbies era now. No, honestly, I feel like businesses and hobbies kind of is like an addition to Get to Work, but it's got like a lot more detail. Whereas like, it's more than just like being able to create like a business. It's more like, yeah, you had your retail lot and you had like the few Get to Work lots that you did, but businesses and hobbies expands on just all skills, and you're able to own this in a different way. And I really like businesses and hobbies a lot more just because it's more fun for me. But I don't know, it's crazy to think that, though. Has a hospital for your Sims to have babies in. That is true. That is true. And what a process it is to watch glue be shot in and all the stuff. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I will say I do sometimes tend to send my Sims to the hospital to have babies if I care about the birth certificate. Otherwise, I just have them at home because I don't feel like going to the hospital all the time. I kind of want to, I feel like I need like to do a deep dive and compare all the packs again, like properly deep dive and do some research, because now I'm so curious. I'm curious like what's gonna hold up now, you know. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff I could dive into. Now I feel like I'm gonna have to. That could be kind of cute. I know the plant kind of blocks it, but that's okay. Maybe we could have like a nursery in here because it's right near the parents. Yeah, if you go to the hospital, you get the birth certificate. If you are, if you have the baby at home, you don't. Because the birth certificate originally did not come with a base game. Unless that's the marriage certificate only. Let me look it up real quick. Birth certificate. Yeah, if you want the authentic birth certificate, it's in debug. You need Get to Work because that's what it comes with. So you can cheat it and get it through debug if you want to, but it's only a Get to Work item. So you have to have Get to Work for that. So yeah, you have to go to the hospital and everything. The marriage certificate, you can like order one, but yeah, the birth one, I'm not sure of, but yeah. Why do I mention at this point twice? You know what? Don't know. I'm very much the same. Oh, wait, I saw what you meant though. Yeah, a lot of stuff definitely has gotten outdated. So it's kind of fun to get like new stuff. Especially like, I think I like business and hobbies just because of how much it really expands the skills, like I said. I just think it makes it more fun. I need to get, maybe it's this rug. I think I'm just overthinking it too much. Oh yeah, aliens also do get a special birth certificate. I think it's kind of cool that they're trying to expand more to give special stuff to other cults. I kind of really wish they would do a refresh though to the other cults that don't have a tier system and give them one. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Honestly and truthfully, I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I would really like if they would do that. Because I just think it would be worth it. And, like, you basically are giving... You, like, gave ghosts more. Like, yeah, it came, like, in another pack and stuff. But I really wish that they would go back and give, like, aliens, plant sims, and mermaids more. Because I think it would be worth it in the long run. Don't think that they ever will, though. Yeah, that would be really cool if they gave, like, all the other cults also got, like, a special birth certificate. But I wonder if it's not, like, a thing that they would do, because technically birth certificates are, they come with Get to Work and not base game. So I feel like it probably gets a little bit harder to do, because, I don't know, it's like a feature that doesn't come with anything else. That would be really cool, though. That's why aliens have one, and none of the other cults do. But again, that would be really cool if they would change that. Because I think that would be kind of fun. Plus, a birth certificate just feels like something that you would definitely have. No matter how many times, like, how you have the baby. I feel like you should get one. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have to rely on mods for stuff like that. I guess we could do this one. It's not as dark, though. I guess this one's not bad. It's got, like, a little ducky. That's kind of cute. I don't know. I would like a refresh of Island Living. I don't think they're ever going to do it, but I think it's well worth it. I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, it just kind of depends if EA wants to do it or if they just care about the money. So, I guess we'll have to wait and see. My royals and nobles always have babies at the hospital for the birth certificate. Yeah, I try to make sure, like, during challenges, I make sure to have babies at the hospital because I liked being able to keep track of them a little bit better. Otherwise, in my all my other gameplay, I don't care. I usually don't care for my other gameplay, but for 100 Baby and, like, A to Z, I definitely cared. It was easier to, like, keep track of. I read people are saying that Adventure Awaits brings more hobbies than businesses and hobbies did. Really? I mean, I can see that, because technically businesses and hobbies came with tattooing and pottery. Whereas Adventure Awaits does come with, there's going to be archery. There's going to be kayaking. What else did it come with? What else does it come with? I know there's going to be bug catching, but I don't know necessarily if I would count that as, like, a hobby. Unless it, like, adds more to it. Like, if you... I guess if it adds more to it. I'm trying to think. Now I'm blinking. I think I need to read more about it. That is kind of funny. I think the thing is like, you can never make everyone happy. Was misnamed. Maybe it should have been hobbies to businesses. Yeah, I feel like businesses and hobbies is like, I kind of like understood from their perspective what the name was supposed to be, like the meaning and everything. But I do feel like for a lot of people, it kind of was confusing because there wasn't really a lot of hobbies. It was more so you can turn your skills into a business, and it only came with like the 2 extra hobbies. So, or like the 2 extra skills building. So I get why they named it, but I also get why it can be a little bit confusing. So I get it for both, for sure. Probably should save the game. Like moon effects on mermaids, graves, and now bassinets. I don't know if they'll ever get tiers. I don't think that they will. I like that they are being thought of in other ways. That's like a nice, smaller update, but honestly, I just wish that they would get a tier system. Because I think it would make it so much more fun if you could have, like, your mermaid become, like, an evil siren if they wanted to. Like, I think that's fun. But, like you said, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Skillful businesses. Yeah, I get it. It can be really confusing, and you get really excited because you think you're going to get all of, like, these new skills for your Sims, and it ends up just being like the two. But at the same time, I also understand where they're coming from, where it's like, okay, well, you have all these skills already that you get to expand on. But like, I get the naming and everything. It's pretty confusing. I get it. Oh, thank you for the mod love. We love the mods. They're amazing. Most build and buy is get together. Cass is get to work. I think that's crazy. Thank you for doing that though, Bex. I really appreciate it. Well, I guess I'm trying to think of all the stuff that we're going to be getting. So I know we're getting kayaking. We're getting archery for kids. I know there's going to be bug catching, but I don't necessarily think that's going to be a skill. So I don't want to like use that as one of them. Diving. I know diving's going to be a thing. So that's at least 3. Interesting. Oh yeah, the paper craft. Okay, yeah, that's true. True. I can put a spreadsheet of the numbers in Discord if you want. Yeah, feel free to. If you would like to. You can post it in Sims chat if you would like. They used to give us so much stuff. Yeah, again, I don't really know what goes into that. I don't know if they just stopped doing it because... I don't know if it was, like, something that, like, the higher up said is, like, they're like, hey, we're gonna do less of this. I don't know if that's something that the Sims get to decide themselves. I honestly, truly don't know what changed over time. Where they gave less and less items. I'm so curious how it all works, but I don't know if we're ever going to find that stuff out. I've got so many questions, though. So many. Yeah, they didn't do that either. And I feel like maybe that has something to do with it, is because usually when packs came out, it was very much like 2 EPs a year at most. Like, it usually would be like spring and fall. And then, like, sometimes there'd be, like, maybe, like, a stuff pack or a game pack thrown in. But they used to not do 3 EPs a year. That was something that started, like, in the past couple of months. Not past couple of months, sorry, past couple of years. Could you imagine? I said, the past couple of months, we've gotten all these packs. No, the past couple of years. It used to be not like that heavy. Plus, when you add kits into it, and you've got, like, enormous amount of kits that come out every year. This year feels very, very kit heavy. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I like a lot of the kits that come out, but I do understand how I'm like, well, it's like a lot of content, though. Like, there's a lot of stuff coming out. It's hard to keep track of it. It's a lot of money. It's just, it's a little much. A lot of other gaming franchises, their games have gotten more expensive over the years, but The Sims has stayed the same. They really have, and I like that they stay the same, because I'm pretty sure if you told us that you were going to update the pricing on your game, you were going to have to provide some content that was going to prove that your game is worth bumping up the price. I can't speak. I kind of like this one. I don't know. I think I might do something a little bit different. Yeah, but when you total everything compared to a full game, is another thing. Yeah, there's like a lot of factors that go into it. There's like a lot of thinking. There's a lot that goes into everything. I don't really know what I want to do with the bedroom. In several currencies, though, I wish they wouldn't do that, honestly. I'm like, if you're not going to change the pricing for like one country, I don't think you should change the pricing for someone else just because you can. Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. Are there like other games that are still constantly releasing content like this? It's crazy to think that it's been 11. Yeah, it's been 11 years. That's crazy. Oh, I guess I could use the seasons bed. Still haven't gotten to exploring Life and Death. Really? Warlord, you're missing out. Oh. Life and Death is so good. I feel like that's one of the packs I can definitely, like, tell people. I'm like, yeah, it's actually worth the price. It's worth the price, and it's really fun. Then again, also, always get packs on sale though, because you can save money, but sometimes some of them are worth to get. It just kind of depends. I just had a funeral and they actually work. Oh yeah, funerals work. I think, and they did for a while work a lot more than a wedding. Although I will say weddings, you know, they'll still have like some issues. But for the most part, I don't really have a lot of issues with putting a wedding on for my Sims. I like to describe it as the only issue that I think I ever have now is me not remembering how they go up and down the aisle. I struggle. They added something recently where you can start telling your Sims, like, I want these people to sit down, and they actually do it, and they do stay for the most part. So it works a lot better. Still probably is touch and go sometimes, but it's pretty good. The funerals are actually really nice, and it feels like a proper like goodbye to my Sims, so that I don't get out as overwhelmed when they leave me. It's a little bit easier to sit there for the wedding ceremony. Yeah, there's like a thing now. If you click on, like, you can tell people to be seated, and the last time I did a wedding, they actually did stay. I think the only people that kept moving were my own Sims. They didn't want to stay. They were ready to get out of there. Ooh, maybe we can add this little guy. I think that's kind of fun. Maybe get like a cute mirror. Do you need the pack though? I actually don't know. I don't know. I haven't tried to, because if you have the pack, doesn't that mean that that's the only wedding that you can throw, or can I throw the other wedding? If I can, I'll try to do the other one and just see what happens. So I'm actually not sure. I will look into that. It's walking down when you have the arrows pointing down away from your Sim. Oh, okay. Well, they patched it recently this year. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can do it for both then. Did you? Oh, thank you so much for using my code. I really appreciate that. You definitely don't have to, but I really appreciate it. Okay, that's nice that they did that then. Okay. That's good. What time is it? I think this will be nice. Have worked fairly well ever since Life and Death came out. They figured out how to get the event to work. Yeah, I'm glad that they were able to figure that out before throwing a funeral, because that would have been really annoying. I'm like, if there's one thing I don't want to break in The Sims, well, I mean, we don't want anything to break in The Sims, but if there's one thing I really don't want to break, it's when I'm trying to throw a funeral for my Sims and it doesn't work out. I'm like, oh, that's really depressing. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should be doing that. I should throw the other weddings for my Sims, because sometimes it's annoying to do like the full one. I get overwhelmed very easily. Okay, for the most part, I think the outside of this build is kind of cute. We just have to add the landscaping to make it look nicer, but the rest of it's pretty cute. Let me also go back to seasons and see if I can grab anything that we can make the house look a little bit more festive. We'll put like pumpkins outside and everything. She gained the soul's journey goal of getting married. She got over that quickly? Oh, I bet so. Your poor Sim. The same day. I see people upset that this pack doesn't have hotels, but the way I see it, if For Rent isn't working, I don't think they're gonna start hotels until then. I think For Rent was like a testing ground for the hotel like mechanics. Oh yeah, I'm not upset that this pack does not have hotels, because honestly, I want hotels to work. And if For Rent is gonna have this, suddenly has like this massive bug that they've been working on fixing 4 months, the last thing I need is for them to implement something that is like For Rent and hotels and have it be one of the buggiest EPs that ever comes out. Like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that at all. And personally, I like that it's not hotels and it's a new way for your Sims to vacation, and you can control it a little bit better and actually give them like stuff to do. Like, I feel like this is another small testing ground for hotels, because I'm wondering if they're going to take adventure weights and they're going to take for rent and they're going to throw the mechanics for it together to give you hotels. But I don't know what kind of EP that they could put out that would make sense to put hotels in there. But I'm not upset that they don't have it. I want a functioning pack. That's what I want. So I do not care that we're not getting hotels. Bands and hotels in one pack. That would be interesting. I just don't know, like, what kind of, like, EP that would be. You know? Like, what kind of EP could you give that people would be like, yeah, that's worth the money? And it would be worth, like, the price point. I don't know. Mermaid refresh with hotel. Honestly, I would love a mermaid refresh. I don't think that they would throw hotels in there, but I would love a mermaid refresh. I don't even think we're going to get a mermaid refresh ever. I really don't. That would be fun. That would be really nice, though. That would be really nice. I didn't even think about how For Rent could be a precursor to hotels. Oh, for sure. When it comes to For Rent, with the mechanics that they were able to add, I feel like it's going to be similar to hotels, because a lot of people have been talking about wanting to own a hotel. And then on top of that, it's also like, it's got a lot of the same mechanics for it. And like I said, the last thing I need is for a pack to come out that doesn't work, because For Rent is so broken. I just think that they're very, very similar. So again, I'm going to be interested to see how that's going to work. Yeah, they used the room mechanic successfully. Like, that seems to work fine. So I feel like that mechanic of it will work just fine. I feel like the other parts of it just aren't really going to work. So I feel like until they get that fixed, hotels probably won't be a thing, because they just want to be really cautious going into it. Plus, I don't even know if, like, hotels is on the table for them or not. Like, I don't know if they're ever going to add it. So I guess again, it's just kind of like, we're just going to have to wait and see. Okay, there's really not, like, actually a lot of stuff I'm going to add. I guess I could add all the pumpkins outside, so that'll be fine. Yeah, I'm glad that that worked, because that proves that there is success to it, which is nice. I like that. They would add it with an island-themed hotel getaway. If they did that, oh my god, people would be so mad. I mean, again, though, you can't make everyone in the community happy. So I feel like that's just something that it's going to be, like, you kind of, like, have to realize that not everyone's going to be happy with whatever comes out. But so many people would be so mad about that. Could you imagine? They make, like, an island getaway and they add hotels, and people are gonna be like, this could have been in island living. Which, granted, I probably could have seen. I don't know. I wonder why they're not doing hotels. I wonder if they were just, like, waiting for the right time, or if there's, like, a mechanic they're trying to work on that is hard to implement right now, and they're just kind of like, it's not gonna work. Or maybe it just, altogether, it's not in the cards. Like, they're just like, we've never really thought about adding hotels. I'm so curious. If I'm not happy, I just won't buy it, because not every pack is gonna be for me. Oh yeah, if you're not gonna be happy with the pack, like, that's totally fine. That's the whole point of Sims 4, is that you build on base game to create the kind of, like, game that you're looking for. So, like, if you're, like, heavy on family gameplay, or you're heavy on building, like, that's literally the whole point. And I think it's cool that you can make the game, you know, like, for you. You can design the game to be the way that you want to play. So that's why it's so important to have games like this. Like, just make it yourself. If you don't like something, you don't have to get it. But I think the main thing that comes with, like, all the negativity is, like, I mean, if you don't like it, that's fine, but don't ruin it for other people. That's one of the things that I see a lot, and it's so sad. Bust the dust. I got Bust the Dust. I was so excited. I admit it's not the best kit that's out there, but I admit I actually use Bust the Dust more than probably the average person, because I like having my Sims do chores, because I'm boring like that. I get really excited with the little vacuum. Plus, I like when the cats write it. I think it's kind of funny. It really makes me laugh. I see that in general with gaming, which is sad. I think it's just because I don't know if it's just because like some people don't realize that there are other people in the community other than just them, or truly, like, I don't know if they don't care. It's kind of sad to see, I guess, yeah, like not just in Sims, that people get frustrated if something doesn't come out that they like, because then they feel like it's not worth it. I'm like, okay, but not everything's gonna be for you. Like, there are millions and millions of people that play, like, there's millions of people that play Sims in the world, and there's millions of people that probably play, Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, Minecraft. Like, you can't make everyone happy. Like, that's so hard to do. So it's like you have to implement stuff that's like, okay, we'll focus on stuff for like this group of people, and then we'll focus on something for like this group of people, and it's not going to be like everyone's cup of tea, but at least finally, some people are going to be getting stuff that they've always wanted, and vice versa. Oh yeah, the dust bunnies are really useful. They're also super cute. I like them. They're super cute. There's a lot of dark browns to use. I'm glad I'm experimenting, but I could use some color for my build, which I think I'm going to try to add with my landscaping. Even in chat, we don't agree that Busted Us not to go. Oh yeah, it's totally fine. Like, it's totally fine if some people like Busted Us and other people think it's a horrible kit. And that's totally fine. I think it's more so down to the people that are like, well, I don't like this, so you can't like it. That is the thing that I see the most. The amount of stuff that I've had to mute on social media so I would stop seeing it is insane. I'm like, Bessie's, it's not that deep. It's just a game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I love this community, is because we can talk about stuff that we like and dislike, and we're totally okay if some people like it more than others, or some people like something less than others. Like, it's so fine. It's honestly not that deep. I don't know. I think that's what makes me nervous about with the new pack coming out, is just gonna see like what happens, because I know like we're gonna get people on both sides. I think I just get nervous because I'm like, I just want to have a good experience with it. I want to explore it, talk about it with everyone, have fun with it, and if someone doesn't like it, like, that's okay. I think just like all the recent negativity has just made me so nervous and like not happy to play games really anymore, because I'm just like, I don't really want to deal with the negativity. Do you not like upsizing the toy cars or those other cars that look like that lack pixels? I totally understand. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's good about like communities like this, because there's a lot of really good communities out there, but like we can like very much have like a healthy conversation about The Sims. Like, some people will be like, oh, I really like occults, and I can sit here every day and tell you I hate occults. And that's okay. I will still force myself to play with them during the Halloween season, but I'm never gonna like them until fairy. I actually really like fairies. I like to imagine that I too am a fairy when I was a kid. So I'm like, oh my god, it's like when I was a kid and that's all I wanted to be. Like, that's okay. I love the cults, but not werewolves. They just annoy me. Yeah. They are kind of annoying. I get that. I think this would be kind of cute. I'm trying to decide what trees I want to use with my build. I'm kind of at the point where I'm just done sharing what I'm playing and what I like. I totally get that. And I'm so sorry that you feel that way. I hate that, there's stuff out there where it's just kind of feels like you can't talk about anything without someone like attacking you for how you feel. I don't know, just like sometimes it's just I have started to mute people or block people because their negativity has made me so depressed, especially like in the gaming world with like stuff that I really enjoy. I'm like, it's just like not worth it anymore, you know? That's why I'm glad I'm like we have this community and we have this space where we feel like we can play, do what we love, have healthy conversations about stuff, agree to disagree, find out new stuff that maybe we didn't know that actually makes us like maybe enjoy a pack more than we thought we would. Like that's one of the things that I love about this community. Excuse you. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, go complain about EA. They are the reason for a lot of the things of like why things happen within gaming communities is because they own so many, and they're a reason why a lot of the stuff happens. Like go go blame them, but leave everyone else alone. I've deleted most of my socials. I used to not be on Facebook for a really long time, but I came back to Facebook just because mostly that's where like my family is, and like when I want to communicate with like family members that I don't see all the time, like that's literally is my point of contact. So that's the only reason I stay there, but I don't post there anymore. I don't like being there. And I try to post on like other social media, but I'm like, it's hard when you're in content creation and you kind of like have to post on certain social media because that's where the companies are. My playstyle is so unlike most people's though, apparently. Love a cult. I love making my Sims suffer. I love using weird hidden gameplay that most people don't use. Yeah, and that's totally fine. I think that makes your gameplay so unique compared to others is because you play it differently. Like everyone plays stuff differently, and it makes your gaming experience more unique. And that's what also makes it fun to share with others, is because I like to hear how you guys play, because if I don't play that way, I'm like, I'm not going to be like, well, that's stupid. No, I'm going to be like, yeah, that's really, like, I may not play that way, but I'm like, I love hearing about it. I think that's really cool. I'm glad that you're having fun. I'm not going to be mean to you about your play style. Were you? I think so much negativity about everything online is bad for us. It is. That's why I'm not there anymore. I post when I can. I'll talk to my friends, and that's about it. And like, I stay away from it as much as I can. I go on there when I have to. It's better that way. Facebook is mean. Oh, it is so mean. I just kind of like refuse to be there. Like, you're just not for me, but thank you. I think this is too much light green. I wanted some darker colors in here. Maybe like some more oranges and yellows.
Hi, Barbie.
Oh, Jesus.
Hi, Ken.
Thank you for the follow. Oh, that was scary. It was my own alert. I don't think I'll ever get over that my own alert scares the living daylights out of me. Probably need to turn it down, actually. I think that might be a little bit better. Softer colors. In the neighborhood Facebook groups for the drama sometimes. Oh yeah, my neighborhood Facebook group has got so much drama. It's full of so many Karens that I just have to kind of like ignore them and stay away from the neighborhood Facebook groups unless like I have to post something or I need to see if something's there, like for updates and things. That's about it. Other than that, I stay away. I'm like, I don't engage. There was someone like, I think people got mad about like a pie post or something. And like, I can't remember what it was. I just remember pie was a topic and it made that person leave the group. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I feel like we're reaching here. Formerly known as Twitter, but for older people. I only stay on Twitter because my mom always asks me this and I give her the same reason. I'm like, when you're in content creation and your companies that you're trying to get sponsors with or like trying to do things with are not on other forms of social media, you have to be there. That is the only reason I still stick around, is because there's people that are not on Blue Sky. And I'm like, I kind of need them. Unfortunately. Enchanted by Nature Recede. I don't think it's a great, do you not think it a great stay-alone pack, but it's really close to a lot of gaps left by other nature packs, and natural living is a blessing to decades and fantasy players. Oh, for sure. I understand some of the negativity. We were talking about it earlier. There is some negativity, like there is some things about the pack that I wish, there was more to it. But it also, yeah, like you said, it adds a lot more, which is really nice. I feel like there could have been things that they could have done differently and fixed it up a little bit. But after playing it for like a month, I'm like, it's a decent pack. I don't think it's the worst EP that we have. But I mean, it's fine. But I'm like, I don't think you need so much, like, the amount of negativity that we had with that. I'm like, I don't think it was needed. Just because it's not for everyone doesn't mean that there are no people who will get a lot of use out of it. I play occults more than normal Sims. Oh yeah, that's how I feel about like a lot of, like, we were talking about it earlier. I'm like, I personally get a lot of use out of Love Struck, which I also know is not everyone's cup of tea. And there was a lot of negativity with Love Struck. I'm like, that's fine if you don't like it, but I'm gonna play with it because I love that pack, and it adds a lot more gameplay to my type of style. But like I said, I'm like, just because you don't like something, don't be so mean to people who do enjoy it. I don't know. It's just like, let people have fun with what they want to have fun with. Without a sim having a day of vacation, like they can travel freely from Del Sol to San Sequoia, but not Sulani or Mount Komorebi. Not Fulani making a comeback. Fulani. No, I totally get that. Totally get that. I love that pack. Oh, they're so good. They're so, so good. But I don't engage. I just love to read all the comments. Oh yeah, I don't engage. I'm not on there. All the first place I find out about most things. I follow 2 people who will give me credible news sources, but I don't follow anyone for the news anymore. I just follow them because I trust them. And that's it. I just follow them because I trust them and they're going to be honest about things. Actually, I think that's kind of cute. But for the most part, everyone else, they can leave. They can leave. There's just too much for me to worry about. I don't have time for that. Okay, I'm gonna do a little dirt path, which might seem a little bit weird, but I'm gonna do a little dirt path, and then I'm gonna get my stone path. I'm gonna put it kind of like in the middle. See, I think that's kind of cute. And then I can add some more here. I'm glad I'm actually like getting this done. I think this is looking pretty good. I think this is kind of cute. See, the landscaping adds to it. It makes it look a little bit better than what it was. I was kind of worried about my own build, not gonna lie. I was like, ooh, she's kind of going downhill. Aw, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. It's hard right now for sure. I limit my Twitter time. Oh yeah. I immensely try to limit the amount of time I'm on social media. Like, the only social media that I actually like right now is Twitch and Discord and Tumblr, because that's where I get my fan fiction. That's it. Sometimes I'm on Instagram, but that's mostly because that's where a lot of my friends are posting stuff. But that's literally all that I follow. I'm not kidding though. I still read fan fiction, okay? That is the only social media that I like to get my fan fiction. How else am I supposed to pretend that I'm married to Chris Evans? Oh my god. Anyway. I could buy build mode from Love Struck separately. I have mods I like better than the official gameplay, but I don't mind watching content with it. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, that would be really interesting. I totally get that though. Love Struck is definitely not for everyone, because Love Struck is very heavy based on if you do gameplay, especially if you do romantic gameplay, which is perfect for us because if you guys did not know, shameless little self-plug here, I have this really fun challenge called the Love Trope Legacy. I almost called it Love Struck. The Love Trope Legacy Challenge, where my Sims, every generation is a different love trope. And you know what pack adds so much replayability to that, Love Struck. I have created so much drama that is so unnecessary for my game. But Love Struck adds that much more drama to the game. It's so fun. I love it so much. Was delete TikTok and Threads. I re-downloaded Threads because I got tired of being on Instagram and seeing something I got interested in only for it to be on Threads, and I had to download Threads to figure out what the post said. And I'm like, I'm never on there. I don't want to be on there. But I got tired of being on Instagram, seeing something that I got interested in, and I couldn't read the rest of it because it was hidden. So finally I caved and downloaded it so that I could look at it. Oh my god. We're better than actual writers. We need to support small writers. I was on them in the middle school. Oh yeah, I was all over like Wattpad. I was all over mostly Wattpad. There was even like an app that you could like follow along your own stories or stories that people would create. Like the app that would create, or you could follow along with stories people wrote on there. And honestly, way better writers than I anticipated. Like way better writers than a lot of people. And I'm like, why don't you have book deals? Like, you guys are phenomenal writers. Like, I love some of the writing on there. I'm like, you guys, there's one story that I found today that I've been waiting for someone to write the sequel to it, and they never wrote it. And I've been waiting for like years for the sequel to come out. And for a second, I really thought that we were going to get it, and then they just haven't been online anymore. And I'm like, I want to know what happens in the story so bad. It's so good. Oh, do you? Manifest Love Struck with her legacy? I did. More political than Twitter, primarily on Twitter for gaming stuff. Yeah, I've got 2 different Twitter accounts. I've got my main one, and then I've got the one that I started using when I started streaming and stuff to have like a separate place. And let me tell you, the Sims one is so much nicer than my other one. My other one is crazy. No, I didn't have that, but I also didn't look for it, Ishtar, because I was too scared to go into any of my saves. I took out MC Command Center and took out my mods the second I got back and updated my game. So I don't know if I've got like the same bug as other people have. And I've been really scared to look because I don't want to. I know MC Command Center from stuff that I've read was a big factor to it. So hopefully taking it out saved me from having that bug, because I would have been sad if I played Love Trope this week. See, if I played it this week and then I lost all of my photos, which is why I don't mind playing our fairy one, because I haven't played it that long to have photos and care if something were to happen. They have a passion for fanfics, and that's it. I just wish they would finish this one. This one's not a fanfic, it's just like a random story that I found. But I need them. I need them to finish it. It's so good. It's, basically, hold on. It's a story about how she's a very, like, timid, shy character where her sister got her arrested. And she's, like, supposed to spend a year in prison because her sister stole something. And then she, like, I don't know, I guess like hit a cop or something, and she gets like put into a prison, and it's an all-male prison, and she like falls in love with like one of the guys that's there, and I wanted the sequel so bad. I have to know what happens. Oh my god, but it's not there. The sequel didn't happen. Like, I think she was gonna get out, and I think he got out, and that's where it left off, and I'm like, but what's gonna happen? The other thing was, too, is, like, he actually didn't do anything. His, like, I guess, like, friend or something framed him. And so the crime that he was in there for, like, the main character, he didn't actually do. And I wanted to know what was going to happen. I thought it was the cutest story ever. And I'm like, listen, I know it was kind of like a whole, like, damsel kind of situation, but I liked that story. And now I'll never know what happens. With live tweet crashes. Oh, really? It ruined all of my 1K baby photos. Haven't opened in any other saves. I refuse to play any gameplay until I figure out what's going on and if it's going to be safe or not. Because like you said, I'm too scared. Oh, that is one of the things that I saw is you need to, it would be take out your mods. Mostly, I think MC Command Center is the one that's been the one that broke it. Take out your mods and then revert to an old save and you should be okay. That's what I know that Simsy did, and it did work. So that's what I would recommend. And hopefully that'll work. I think I'm gonna put that there because I think I want to put like a little outdoor seating area out here. Maybe like with an umbrella. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I've got a friend's tab open because I did their shell challenge and I'm just waiting until I can post that for them to tour my shell. They're taking forever. Oh no, my chair. One second. Ads in 5. I'm gonna snooze. I think I'm almost done. I'm only playing with CC, no script mods right now. That's what I'm doing. The only mod that I have in my game currently is Better Build Buy. But that's just because it makes my, gameplay for debug a little bit easier. I was thinking about changing the color. Maybe we do like an orange color instead. Oh, we need to add Patchy out here somewhere. But maybe we do like some seating here. That could be kind of cute. Oh, I was gonna put more landscaping over here. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm always scared that it will bug my game. The only thing that you have to worry about is just, MC Command Center and UI cheats is usually okay. When it comes to mods, as long as when updates happen, you take them out of your game and wait for them to be updated to properly work with the newest update, you'll be okay. Usually the only mods that I limit my mods. I used to use a lot, but I limit them now to UI cheats, MCC, and Better Build Buy. And they never really break my game unless there's an update and I forget to take them out. For the most part, that they're okay. But that's one of the things that is just to be careful about. Of course, the Sims 4 doesn't like endorse it. EA doesn't endorse it because they're like, just proceed with caution. But as long as you do that, you should be okay. It's a #1 refresh contender, even worse than Mermaids and Aliens. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get my thing in. I'm gonna say, can you wait to do mine a little later? Thanks, bestie. Okay, had to get mine in there. Okay. But yeah, usually those are the ones that I would recommend. If you're in the Deaderpool Discord, if you want to play with mods, that's one of the ones I would recommend going into that Discord because they'll be really, they will be really fast with letting you know what mods are broken and need to get patched. But yeah, for the most part, it's not too bad. Oh, and more cast columns. I also do that one. But yeah, it's kind of just like proceed with caution. I used to not play with mods because I got scared. I just limit them now, and usually it's a little bit easier. Custom food and drinks mods are causing script errors. It's annoying, but nothing game breaking. I think it's so funny. Did anyone else, speaking of like mods and stuff, did anyone see that when you log into like EA, you get into The Sims, there's now, I've seen this pop up so many times over the past couple of days, that they are telling you like to please, they're like literally giving you a huge announcement of please remove your mods and update them during updates. I'm like, I cannot believe that The Sims has to tell people to do that. Like, that's insane to me. Oh yeah, or you can use the forums as well. They're also really, really helpful too. The landscaping is really nice. Oh my god, thank you. I'm really liking it. But I saw that and I was like, I can't believe The Sims has to come out here with tweets and in-game notifications to remove mods. Like, come on, guys. You gotta remove your mods, besties. You gotta remove the mods when they break. My ideal pack? I honestly cannot think of any other packs that I would want because I feel like I have all the packs that I want. I wanted to have, I guess the only thing left would just to be, I'll always want more hobbies, but I guess like something with hotels. But like I got Love Struck, which added a ton more romance for my Sims. I was able to get, like, we've got more like businesses, which is really cool. We're gonna get Adventure Awaits is something that I've always wanted. Like, I'm kind of like out of ideas of stuff that I would want because, like I said, I've got everything that I would want. I think now it's like I'll be aiming to get stuff or hoping for stuff in The Sims that other people want because I just want other people to be as happy as I've been with packs coming out. So that's why it's like I may not be like someone who wants bands, and I didn't think I was gonna be someone who liked fairies, but I always hoped that for other people. But I think right now I kind of have all the packs that I would want. Hotels would be a really cool feature, and like giving mermaids an update, and that's probably it. But thank you for doing that, Warlord. I appreciate it. But yeah, what would be your guys' like ideal pack? Like something that we don't have. Whether it's like a stuff pack, game pack, EP. Excuse you. Oh. I was trying to move you over. You were in my way. Sewing machine and ballet bar. See, I would want that too. I want that because it came with Sims 2, and I loved it in Sims 2. I thought it was so cool. Kits with mustaches, curtains, pictures. See, we want the same things. I want that so bad. I don't know if we're ever going to get it, but that's what I want. I want kits like that because I think those would be so fun. I think that'd be so fun. More plushies would be fun. More musical instruments. I think that would be really cool. I would like to see those added. I would really, really like those. The makeup kit gave me hope. Same. The makeup kit was such a good kit. Like, I was honestly really surprised how much I enjoyed that. And I would like to see more like that for sure. That'd be so fun. Give us more stuff like that. That's stuff that we want. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, that looks good. I thought I was done. I forgot that I've got this little place. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be really cute. That would be fun. Oops. Gotta take that out a little bit. Oh, that would be fun. You're already doing something crazy with the shell? What are you doing? Should I be scared? I feel like I should be scared for even asking if I should be scared.
Hi, Barbie.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I really appreciate that. That would be really cool if they added like other types of instruments that you wouldn't normally think about, because I think the only other thing that people have really thought about has been like adding drums. But adding stuff like that would be really cool. I would like that a lot. But yeah, I'm glad that you like it. We are doing my shell challenge. I'm almost done with it. But there's a new shell up if anyone would like to participate. I kind of think this would be cute. I really like how this looks. Oh, I also have to do the wallpaper inside. Oh my gosh. Okay, I could do that real quick. Wearable backpack plush. Oh, that would be cute. Succulent landscaping. It's taken me, it's a lot of like trial and error. That's why I do a lot of shell challenges when my friends have them or if anyone has them, because it's a great way to work on maybe parts of building that you feel like you don't have like you're not the strongest at. So I started with shell challenges, and my first ever shell challenge was garbage. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was so bad. But I would keep working at them because they at least already did like the build portion of it, and I just had to do everything else, which kind of seems like a lot. But that's what helped me, is doing shell challenges, because it gave me the opportunity to work on stuff that I need help with. it's a lot. It's also like, you know, watching people do building, watching how they landscape, looking at, oh, that could be cute. Looking at like types of build styles that you might like and trying to copy. It really helps. Yeah, of course. It's something that I did that really helped me progress with my building and get better. And I totally recommend it. Not sure yet, but shape is very shapy. Oh. Well, I can't wait to see it. I bet it looks amazing. That's actually kind of cute. I hope you're having so much fun with it. Oh, that's fun. I love that. I love that for you. Oh wait, that's not gonna look good. We could do this one for our bathrooms. And then I can finish this off real quick. By Cassandra Goth, that'll make her my soulmate reincarnating through the different occults. My main sim is about to fight Vlad for snacking on her, her patience and being turned. Oh my god. That's some drama. My personal save that I play offline, my sim got proposed to by Cassandra. And I was so shocked because Cassandra literally, my sim was engaged and Cassandra was engaged. And she wanted to date my sim. And I'm like, no. I'm like, you're literally getting married to someone else and I'm getting married to someone else. Like, that's how I set it up. Like, you're not about to come in here and ask me to marry you. That's not how this works. That's really shocking. That's funny. But not Vlad literally coming in for your sim's patience. That's crazy. The audacity of that man. Oh my god, that's really funny. I kind of like landscaping and kind of have my own way. Still similar though. I'm excited to see what you do. I bet it will look amazing. It's gonna look so good. I can feel it. Let's do this one. We can get like a few little guys in here because you can store things in there, which is really cool. Oh, that'll be kind of nice. And then we could put like the soil here. Isn't there one that's got like, we could use those. That's not bad. Or even this one with like the peppers. Okay. I think I like this. Could do the orange ones. Oh, we could put like some pots under here. That would be kind of cute. Let's do, we could put those there. Put that there. That's kind of cute. I like it. Okay, I think this might be everything. And yes, mods, I did remember a mailbox and a trash can. I remembered, but I think that might be the build. I'm a bit sad everyone's given up on the Hobbit houses. Yeah, that tends to happen like after a PAX had like its run. People kind of like tend to not build that style anymore and they kind of go back to their own thing. And they like revisit it every so often. I would like, I've never tried to build one, but I could try. I could like, please don't crash. Oh my god. I could put it like on the build list to do. But it is kind of sad, like once Life and Death like had its run, people really didn't do much of those builds anymore. So I totally understand the feeling. I kind of wish that they would. They would stick with them. They're so fun to watch people build. Okay, so we'll do cozy. Oops. We'll do cozy fall home. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And then I just need to make sure I have got my hashtag. Okay, a cozy fall home for a small family getting ready for, Harvest Fest. Yep, that's how you spell it. I forgot the word picture. Dab fall shell. Okay, I think this looks really nice. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I think it's cute. Okay. Let me share to the gallery. I don't know how many. I feel like it's gonna have a lot of packs. I'm so sorry. There's about to be a lot of packs, and then we'll do a quick overview. But so sorry. Also, let me. Okay, good. The lighting is so nice. Isn't it pretty? It is. Wow, a lot of kits. And so it's almost 2 pages. Surprisingly, it is mostly kits. But if you do click on them, they'll kind of like show you what gets used. So then you're kind of like aware. It's like, okay, they only use like 1 item. So, well, that probably wasn't a good example because I use those everywhere. But like, if you're missing like this, that's fine. If you're missing, the mirror, that's totally fine. But here's the build, by the way. So we've got like the front porch area. And then you walk inside, we've got the cute little open concept. There's a desk over here. We've got the living room. You've got a little kitchen and dining space. And then we've got the hallway here. And then we've got the parents' bedroom. There is an infant's bedroom. Bathroom here. Kids' room here. Another bathroom. And then outside, we've got the backyard. So there is a place to do laundry. There's a place to sit and eat. You've got a small back porch area, swings, and then there's also a greenhouse where you can grow some plants. But I think it's really cute. I feel like it also kind of fits the world really nicely. But I hope that you guys liked it. I had so much fun building it today. I love a good build stream, which, by the way, we're going to be doing tomorrow. This is a good time to wrap up for today. But tomorrow is going to be a really fun stream. We're about to have ads play, so this is a good time to get ready to raid out. We're gonna go say hi to my friend Steven. Steven is also doing shell tours today, so it's a perfect day to go hang out with him and see how the shells are going. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Tomorrow we'll be live same time, 3 p.m. Central. We're going to be checking out the new in-game event, and we're going to be building a playground because I really want to build and see if I can do it. Yeah, his shell is due today. He's doing shell tours right now. And it's going to be mostly a build heavy week. I hope that is okay with everyone. Because I am too scared to do gameplay right now. But I hope that you guys had fun hanging out. I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Like I said, new in-game event, more building. It's going to be very, very fun. But if I do not see you tomorrow, I hope to see you later this week. It's a very exciting next week is coming up, so gotta prepare, all that kind of fun stuff. But I hope that you have so much fun with Steven. Enjoy the cozy vibes over there. Thank you guys again for hanging out. And thank you for such a warm welcome back. I really appreciate you all so much. But enjoy, my friends, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.